But I know you going away, so I watch it so we can stay near. I heard you trying to protect myself, but I ain't making excuses. I'm just letting you know I understand why you live. It was toxic, bad for your health. You're trying so hard to love me, but I really couldn't love myself. I just needed your patience, baby, but times ain't. Whole time I really felt like I wasn't enough. Deleted all of your pictures cause I can't stomach the fact. After all that we've been through, my baby's not coming back. I swear that I broke down crying while writing. I swear that I broke down crying while writing this track. Day one popped out, ain't nobody in this motherfucker fly to me. Day two, these bitches all in my DM, texting them back was good, but I ain't really trying to see them. Day three, when it hit me. Day four, hit me again. Day five, when I realized I lost my best friend. Day six, that's when I started going insane. I ain't been living right lately since you been gone.
We ready. We ready.
We're ready.
In the words of the great Barnell Hill, did you miss me?
I did.
Because I missed y'all, man. You know who Barnell Hill is?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
You know who Barnell Hill is?
No,
come on, J-Dub, do you know who Barnell Hill is? Come on, man. Somebody.
Who is he?
Somebody.
No,
somebody.
no, no.
If anybody know who Barnell Hill is, leave it in the comments.
And you will win free tickets to
We got something for you. We're going to give you something. I promise. The next show, you get free VIP, whatever. But if you know who Barnell Hill is, put it in the comments, man. Hey, how you doing, T. Nicole?
I'm good. This rain isn't
Bruh,
giving. It's been raining every day.
It was pouring down.
I've been getting caught in the rain every day, like every day. I got an umbrella now. I don't even have an umbrella.
Speaking of the rain, the people who be putting their damn hazard lights on, bro, I hope that you get a fucking flat tire, and I hope your license gets suspended.
Wait a minute, because I'm one of those people.
Don't do that,
because I can't see.
Putting your hazards on does not help.
Just because when it's raining so hard, I want somebody to be able to see.
First off, that's
and I
law.
need somebody.
You know really?
No, I thought you were supposed to do
you don't
that.
put your hazards on while you drive when the rain. You cut your lights on because guess what? I can't see with your hazards on. You changing lanes. That's how accidents.
I get what you're saying because the hazards on. You don't know. I get what you're saying.
Stop doing that. I hope you get a speeding ticket or something. I hope your day's ruined if you
got
your hazards on. I hope you fucking
get a hazard ticket.
Something. I hope something happens to you, man. But it's me. I'm back. It's your boy for another intimate conversation with J.Lyrik. First and foremost, we want to give a big shout out to the man behind the camera, our producer, Mr. J. Douglas.
Hey.
Yo, appreciate it.
Of course, also my lovely, beautiful, and talented co-host, Miss Tee Nicole.
Thank you.
And we got my young brother with me today, my little bro. We got I Am Aura in the building. Y'all know him. Y'all can tune into his shows on Thursday, but he just here giving us a good time tonight. And you know, we always gotta go down our list and give a shout out to our sponsors. So first and foremost, again, we want to give a shout out to Sinister Designs, man. My partner, my homie. Y'all actually would have saw him if y'all came to the concert. He was there. You know, we had some jerseys sponsored out there too. But shout out to Sinister Designs, man, for all of your sporting apparel needs. He actually has a little contract with the Florida Gators, so you'll see his stuff on Saturdays. With their little jersey, not their jerseys, but their hoodies and their spirit packs. And he also just got another contract with another college that's out of the state. I don't know what that college is yet, but when he let me know, I'll let y'all know. But for all of your sporting needs, man, go holler at my boy. Also, we want to give some love to the house DJ Rashawn, aka DJ Slanging Them Things. For all of your booking needs, man, make sure y'all hit up my boy DJ Rashawn, man. He does bar mitzvahs, Chuck E. Cheese parties, you know, weddings, divorce parties. He does it all, man. So, and he be spinning on the one too because he showed out.
Yeah, he did.
Concert, boy. That boy showed out, man. So shout out to my guy DJ Rashawn, man. For some more word on the street, we got Ed White versus Trinity Christian this Friday. If you're into high school football, it's supposed to be the game of the week, the high school game of the week. So if it ain't looking like it's looking outside, you can catch me there. So if you want to pull up on your boy, take a picture, say what's up, you can catch me at the Ed White and Trinity game. Unfortunately, I went to Ed White. My little cousin, he coaches for Ed White. That's why I met Michael.
Did you say unfortunately or fortunately?
Yeah, unfortunately, because
why is it unfortunate?
Because I'm going with Trinity.
Okay.
Trinity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want Ed White to win. You know what I'm saying? You gonna turn it down or no?
He do this every week.
But I want Ed White to win, but I heard them boys just got a 50 ball put on them last week. I'm not confident in them. And my little cousin Coach, I'm sorry. I hope y'all put up a fight, but I'm going with Trinity. I got family members, alumni on that team. So, hey, we going with Trinity. And last but not least, if you ain't heard it, make sure you go get J.Lyrik, the album, man. It's out on all major platforms. That shit hit number 7 on the Apple Music R&B chart. So if you like some good R&B, because J-Dub was on here talking crazy yesterday, talking about R&B is dead.
How?
If you like good R&B, go check it out, man. It's a vibe. Tee Nicole.
What's up?
Let me sip some of this wine.
Oh Lord. I just never know how it's gonna go. That's why I have to like.
It's gonna be amazing.
Are we
tonight.
gonna be friends at the end of the show?
I think we are. I think we are gonna be friends, man. And tonight's episode is called. We're on episode 11. Episode 11. We've been doing this thing for a couple months now, man. We're on the strong. We appreciate all y'all for tuning in every week, showing us some love. Make sure y'all get a like, a share, and please comment, man. We got these questions. We want to hear from y'all. J-Dub gonna put them on the screen so we can read them. I want the comments on the screen as they coming in, J-Dub. Not 45 minutes later, because I don't know what the hell y'all be talking about. We be on to
and it was so many comments last week. I just was like, ugh.
And of course we can't read them all.
Yeah, we can't read them all.
The good ones, try to put them up there so we can at least go through them. Man, we got a nice conversation tonight, man. And the title is, which one of us gonna be the man of the house? I like that. I got that title from the great Fantasia.
Okay.
She got a song called Man in the House. You know that song? If you the man, hey, then be the man, hey. Cause if you can't, baby, I can. So figure it out. Which one of us gonna be the man of the house? Oh, I love it.
Okay.
I love that song. So, and you talked about, man, and before we get started again, I want to give my co-host, Tee Nicole, freaking big. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You held it down last week.
And the week before that.
And the week before when I was out. That's why you got great co-hosts, man.
True.
Was no drop off. She drove the conversation. She had her receipts, man. She had some videos. I was so impressed. I'm like, damn, let me step my shit up.
Okay.
Videos and shit. I said, let me get a clip so I can play. J-Dub, play some of these clips real quick. But nah, man, I was so proud. You did your thing. And J-Dub, don't you ever come at my dog like that without me. Next time he come at you like that, because he was trying.
And I see you in the comments. You had my back with some stuff, with some of the stuff, because he just be so left field.
Next time we do that, call me.
I got you.
Don't try my dog like that, man. But you did a hell of a job, man. You did a hell of a job.
What did I do?
Didn't you do?
You was jumping down her throat, bro.
Last
said something. He was on her ass, boy. I said, God damn. I said he wouldn't do that if I was there, because I would defend you. But
you probably would have been on my ass too.
I would have been on you
to a
certain extent, but he was on you. So I had to come to your defense, man. But you made some really, really good points last week, and I was like, damn, she talking that talk.
I was talking
I was mad that I missed that conversation, so I wanted to go back and kind of touch on some of the things that you had mentioned on that show, man. And one of your main topics was, are men. It was black men. That's what you said. But I'm gonna keep it a little more broad, because it's not black. I got friends that's not black. I got a lot of white friends, and a lot of them go through some of the similar struggles that we go through, especially when it comes to kids and their families. So, are men the reason that women are independent and the families are non-existent? Is what you said. And first off, I don't believe that families are non-existent. They may not be.
Well, not non-existent, but just not like pushed. Like you don't really see that narrative. And then specifically black families, like, because that was the episode last week, the blacker the better, the sweeter the juice. So I was specifying for black families. Like families do exist, but it's not really pushed. Like we don't really get.
And I had a conversation last night with my brother, man. My older brother was talking about how we feel like our generation of black men, we are really there for our kids. You know what I'm saying? Like J-Dub was talking, y'all were talking about last week. He was all, I don't hang out with.
And he was like, I do hang out with them.
I don't hang out with niggas that don't take it with kids and shit. Oh damn, I do hang out with niggas with multiple kids. But he also know that we bust our ass for our kids, and I know a lot of men, period, that are not necessarily with the mother.
I do too.
and they on their shit, man. Like I
Mhm.
said, when I went to my son's orientation before school started back, I saw a lot of dudes.
A lot of dudes. I love that.
I saw a lot of dudes that was there without the mother.
Yeah, I love that.
So I was like, that's something that we ain't see that back in the day, you know. Yeah. But we're trying to change that narrative. So I was like, hold on, what the hell she said about families being not? No, they not. They are.
Well, I should have said that it's not really promoted. And then, like I was saying, like you have a lot of niggas that before they think if they want to have a family or stay with a woman, they gonna bust a nut in her. So it's a lot more broken homes than it is black families.
Not
at least
really.
At least what we see.
Not really.
We don't even have shows anymore that like reflect like family lifestyle. Like that's just not what's promoted.
My brother made a comment last night when we was talking. He said, "It's not men. It's not the black men that's destroying the families. It's the government."
That's real. Tayway said that last week.
The government is destroying them. And just like you say, we don't have any more shows that promote black families. Who's in control of that?
Yeah.
The people up top.
Y'all don't want no shows. Y'all want to watch P-Valley, Zeus Network.
I don't even watch
bullshit. Y'all don't want no show with black family.
Nah, really, shit. The Upshaws. You ever seen the Upshaws? The Upshaws on Netflix. It's Mike Epps. I think. See, when you say, then you're like, oh, that's a black family. That's a family. It may not be the American dream that fake family. Oh, it's the mom and then the dad, and then the dad is a successful lawyer and the mom is a successful career woman. They have all these beautiful black children who are going to HBCU.
Nah, I want to see some real shit. Honestly,
that's not everybody's story. It's some families that's like that. But the Upshaws, guess what it shows? It show a dude that got ghetto twins. You know what I'm saying? He's married. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, ghetto twins is he got 2 kids, one by his wife and one by an outside woman that he stepped out on his wife for. Okay. And the kids are the same age. They got the same birthday.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That's some real shit in the black community.
Yeah, it is.
You know, so it's not that the family is non-existent. Now, those mother and father of that same child families may not be existing no more, because 9 times out of 10, that baby was a mistake. Call it a spade. 9 times out of 10, that baby was a mistake, or something happened. She thought she was on birth control, or the condom, bro. Whatever the case may be. 9 times out of 10, the men that have children, they have children with women that they have no desire to be with.
But why would you? Okay, now if the condom broke, then you get a pass. Y'all niggas ain't making bitches put on condoms. Stop playing. After so long,
you'll be surprised.
After so long, that too. But it's your responsibility, because, like you saying, at the end of the day, that woman can decide. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep my baby. Right. So you have to decide as the man to always have a condom,
right? And
don't get comfortable with a bitch after y'all done been fucking for 3-4 months. Y'all ain't worried about no condom.
That too. And listen, it's on both parties.
It is.
So that's my argument. It's on both parties. So to say that the black man is the reason that family, no, it's both of us, because we both make those decisions. We know that, hey, I probably don't even want to have no baby with her, but shit, I've been fucking on her for a year. You know what I'm saying?
I think is who do you feel like not deserves the most blame, but who do you feel like should be the less outspoken on blaming? Because I feel like, you only let and invite certain people to your house, right?
Right.
And certain reasons why.
It's always J-Dub.
It's always J-Dub. But there's certain reasons why. You have conditions and you understand it because you have a house to maintain,
right?
You know? And the person that's walking outside, you know what I mean, is not responsible for your house.
Correct.
You are.
Right.
To lock the door.
Right.
Security system.
Right.
Windows closed.
Right.
All the above.
Close the blinds.
Yeah. And I feel as though that sometimes I feel like women are very outspoken about men's sexual behavior, but you're the one that opens the door. You're the one that's supposed to have your security in place. You know, but it's not to say, oh, it's all on you. Like you said, you have to be responsible and wear the condom and stuff. But the thing is, once again, going back to the house, is a burglar supposed to be responsible in any kind of way? Right. Or are you supposed to know who to first let in and if they practice those responsible things? Because the thing is, you letting someone in to eat, you know that's not a burglar, you know, because they present certain things before you let them in, you know, so.
Right. So to answer your question, like I said, I think it's equally, it's on both parties, man.
I did say that I'm not speaking for a certain type. Like if you got, like I said last episode, I give you two baby daddies. Yeah. After you on your third fucking baby daddy, that's it. I don't care. It's no remorse. I don't want to hear your sob story. I don't want to hear your niggas ain't shit. So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
So I agree with you, but so what he's saying is the one, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's the man's fault. I'm low key a feminist, so I'm going to say that it's the man's fault simply because I feel like
because you're
even
a woman.
if you. Not even that, because I'm able to look at both.
Because you're a woman.
No, it's not that, because I don't got no kids, so either way, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no kids either way, so.
It ain't got nothing to do with kids. It's just something that's genetically embedded in women to not have accountability.
No, that's not true.
So of course, you're going to say that.
That is so not true. But I feel like it's the man's fault because y'all are the predators. It's the thing. I feel like y'all want to be the head and the lead so bad, but y'all be fucking up. And so if you, like you saying, oh, it was a mistake. What if with the baby mistake? I didn't want you to. Then what's up? What
happened to Grace? And that was
Grace
last week.
Yes, Grace is needed. But what I'm saying is you can't even say that a baby was a mistake just because you're saying that you might have nutted off in somebody and she decided to keep her baby. No, you wasn't leading all the way through and through. You gotta always what what you say? You gotta be gotta be on your pimping and your game and all that good stuff. Y'all be slacking and then
stay tight. Yeah,
you gotta stay tight.
That was such a woman's response. It was deflecting of the issue that it's both parties' fault. I don't care how nobody wants to say
it is both parties. Okay, so
no, it's the man's fault.
No, it's not.
I feel like it's the man's
because
fault.
the man is the leader. We can't blame these women.
So my thing is, y'all be wanting to be the lead when it don't matter.
You can blame.
Y'all want to be the lead, but then it's like you really don't want to be the lead because when it's time for you to take responsibility for the situation that you done got yourself in, now it's both our fault.
But guess what? And I just said that the men in this generation, we are taking responsibility. We are taking care of our kids, and guess what? We're just not being with you. So, because we're not with you, that don't mean that the family doesn't exist.
Which yes, that's a broken home.
Yes, it do.
No, it's not because we still
that's not a family, man.
That's not a family.
That's not a family.
I don't have to be with that woman.
A family is a man and a woman in the house.
That woman knows that man don't want to have no family.
But that's what further. So you're further proving what I said.
It's both of our faults. It is my point. It is both of our faults. No matter how you want to put it, you can. That's what women will say. They're gonna say, "Oh well."
After a certain amount of baby daddies, it is the woman's fault. It is because you might have not got it right with your first baby daddy. I even give you a second baby daddy. That's a lot for me, but shit, I'll give you two. But after the third, like I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, it at a certain point, it is the woman's fault. But initially, I feel like if you going out raw in a woman. Ain't no, when she pregnant now, I don't want you to have a baby. Like, you don't enjoy this coochie this whole time. Nah, that it's, you know what I'm saying? Some real shit going on. And you're creating a broken home knowing that you were just in the moment having your little fun with this girl and you really don't see it going nowhere.
Right.
That's you creating a broken home. It's your fault.
And guess what? Like, we as men can hold ourselves accountable and say, you know what? It is our fault. I can say that. I can say, you know what? Regardless of how much trust I had in these women, regardless of how much, how many times I done slept with them, I should have worn a condom. Period. Because if I would have worn a condom or stop fucking them,
it's
then
simple.
The baby would not be here.
It's
as
simple.
A man, I can hold myself accountable and say that. But as a woman, she's gonna say, "Well, yep, you're right. You shouldn't have did that."
No, I feel like women need to be.
That's the point I'm making. It's everybody. It's not just the man's fault.
It's not.
Her fault too,
it's not. But
she know that man ain't want that baby. She know that man ain't want to have a baby with her. She probably was lying. We skip over the fact that women lie, and once you build a rapport with somebody, and that may be the only person that you're sleeping with. So if you build that rapport, let's bro, we grown, bro. We're not no kids. So if you're only sleeping with one person, 9 times out of 10, y'all done built that rapport. Y'all been sleeping together for years. You're probably not using protection. She's probably telling you that she's I'm on birth control. I'm on this, and you're trusting that. As a man, you're not supposed to. As a man, you still because a man being accountable, you're gonna say, you know what? Regardless of what she says, I still should have protected myself. Right. I can say that. But as a woman, she's not gonna say, well, I was lying to him about being on birth control. Because if you'd have told him that I wasn't on birth control,
I would have still fucked.
He probably would have still fucked. He probably would have pulled out.
Yeah, that's not 100% effective. That's not 100%.
What? You don't bust a nut, no woman on the nose.
You bought this for me?
You don't bust a nut, no woman on no circumstance.
Facts.
Cause I know I have clients that have gotten pregnant on birth control.
Why? Listen. Why are we acting as if we're not grown?
My bad, I
and
wasn't
like
in
we
there.
don't like we do that shit, bro.
No,
we do that
you don't bust a nut in no
Nah.
woman under
and
no
women need to stop
circumstance, sir.
letting niggas just busting
Period,
them too.
bro.
So you right, but it's it's like
so it's on both ends.
No, it's on you.
It's on you because you.
It's on you.
It's on it. The reason
you
why
don't
it's on
water
you.
that grass like that.
The reason why it's on you
so
because
I'm supposed to say, all right, well, she had a baby, so first off, we're not the men in the past. Mm-hmm. The men in the past stayed with those women strictly because of them damn kids.
Keep that same energy.
We're not that.
We're not the women of the past.
Y'all not.
We ain't.
We're not. And guess what? We're gonna get to that too. We want to go there. We're gonna get to that too.
One thing I will say for
what comment? Edo Nelson. Well, let me take these captions off because this should be in the way when I be trying to read. I'm finna read.
What you was finna say, boo?
Oh, I was gonna say on your point where you were saying I'll give you 1 or 2 baby daddies, and one thing I would say is like, you know, when you learn or go through something and you build, you understand that the circumstances that you put yourself in when you make risky decisions like that should be changed. You know, so if you want to participate in a certain activity and you see in this one environment it came out and had a bad outcome, you need to switch the circumstances. Right. So after the first baby daddy, then let's worry about, okay, her next fumble, if she does fumble later on, is at least an ex-husband. You know?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
it's levels. It's levels. You bitches be having 3 baby daddies and you know, and listen, I'm telling you, like, I'm serious. Like, I be standing up for y'all. Boy, bitch. After your second, first of all, I just feel like the whole having kids thing, that shit for my husband. I don't want to have no kids outside of my husband because I kind of already did everything else. So I want to have something to give my husband. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think bitches think like that. Like, damn, ho, you done been busting. You got all these kids coming into this. I want to have something for my husband. But bitches don't have that mentality. And that's fine too. But bitch, 3 baby daddy, y'all be, and then the kids be close in age. It's just like all that nutty you did. My mind go to wondering like, what the fuck is going on? It's too much.
Like I said, I agree with you as far as like men, most men,
but it's y'all fault.
We hold it's not all our fault. We hold ourselves accountable though, because I know me personally, and a lot of my homeboys, we got these kids with women that we not gonna marry. We're not gonna.
Did you know that when you were nutting her?
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Did you know?
Depends.
It depends. What does it depend on?
It depends. So first off, my first child, I was married.
Okay.
My second child, I was engaged.
Okay.
So and then I end up having another child with the second child's mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at some point it was a space where I felt like this could be my wife.
So you get grace for that. You get grace for that. If me and you was talking and you came into this relationship with 3 kids and you explained it to me like that, you get grace for that. Because it's different. I'm talking about niggas that just be running around. Listen, it's wild out here.
Man, yeah. I was having a conversation. Hold on, let me read Edo Nelson say. It's crazy. I was having a conversation with one of my homegirls. She feels like the times have flipped. She said more women are working more than men these days, and I didn't know what to say about that. Okay.
Michael had made a good point, which he kind of planted a seed in me that I have to give men grace. Because one of the episodes he was saying that like women it's so much for us to do. You know what I'm saying? We could do hair, makeup, dance, strip, bottle girl, women being barbers, women is starting trucking companies. Like women are doing a lot more things. So I do understand that. And it's a lot more women on the earth, ain't it? Ain't men outnumbered by women? Yes. So I kind of understand women being more
and
of the.
Also, even though it's more, y'all still consider the minority. So guess what? Y'all get grants. Y'all get different types of loans that men can't even apply.
No. I'm not letting that go. Men
what you got to say?
Still got the power. These little trinkets and whatever women doing is not even nothing.
We're not talking about power. We're not talking about the exertion of power or the transfer.
But the men still have the ability out here and still got way more opportunity than women have.
I don't think.
In what way?
Like
they have always.
More, I don't think they have. I think
always. We got a lot of lazy
level.
Ass men these days that want women jobs.
Let's talk about it.
Let's go there. You got a lot of lazy ass men that want to work like a woman. Sit behind a desk.
What's a woman's job?
Bullshit.
What's a woman's job? What's a woman's job?
Anything
what's
with
a woman's job and then what's a man's job? Tell me one woman's job.
A woman's job is it's not just that thing as a woman's job. Yes.
No, it's not. I don't agree with that.
Hold on.
Yes.
I got to see Nicole. So a call center is a woman's job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's a man's job?
A man's job is obviously
warehouse work.
No. That's dyke job.
Okay.
That's bulldagger job.
Okay. What's a man's?
A man's job is out there on the construction, doing shit, building, carrying, using his muscle, doing shit women can't do. So see, we don't digress as men.
What you're saying is men are not allowed to use their brains.
No, I ain't saying men ain't not allowed to use their brain. But I'm just saying.
Have you ever had a call center job?
No. So
you wouldn't know the stresses or the mental capacity that you gotta have one.
But if you have to, I'm not saying a man can't do that job, but you have more men. But
you're saying that they want to have. But you say that's a woman's job. So if you say it's a woman's job, and I say that the job requires a lot of mental stability, you're saying that men are incapable of having that.
I think J. Doug, what you're trying to say is that there's a lot of men out here that don't want to exert the full amount of effort.
They don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to get off their ass. They don't want to. And that's
they don't have to.
Not even saying no.
They don't have to.
My thing is, it's a lot of and that's fine if you are a man and you are working a call center job. That's not a gender specified job. I feel like call centers can be, you know what I'm saying, for anybody. But I feel like men are lazier than, and I know like you saying like men are not the same as yesteryear, but men are much lazier than they were back in the day. That's just what it is.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say women job,
men job. Niggas is a thing now. That shit wasn't going on back in the day.
And I'm included with the shit too. I'm not excluding myself.
Grandma.
I'm just saying, I just noticed that. Niggas are more lazy.
They lazy and they spoiled.
Niggas don't got no back muscles because they don't lift shit. You got back muscles because you work on your shit. But I'm talking about everybody had muscles because everybody had to work.
And rough hands.
But the thing, rough hands.
Let me see your hands.
My hands softer than. I'm proud of my soft hands. I don't want to know how.
But I'm just saying, niggas don't really. They too pretty. Like they not really in the field no more. They really not. It's women carrying households nowadays.
I think men are rewarded less for the same amount of work of past years, so they feel less ambitious to go out there. You see, like a lot of men would feel inspired or ambitious to go out and work because of the reward of the kind of women that were back then.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
Oh God.
Well, think about it. Well, I'll ask you this.
I'll ask you this. Why you gotta always say something negative about me if you get a ride? Say something.
I'm gonna put it in perspective, right? So, how many women do you know that when it comes to a guy who works a regular job, makes a normal income and stuff, but works a lot of hours, do they think that's attractive that he's really out there? Like, majority of women nowadays, because things are more flashier than before, like you said, guys are prettier, everything like that, because men are starting to focus on what they can get the most reward off of. And then the men who can't even compete, because truth be told, majority of the men that women experience are a small minority of all of the men, because there's men that can't even compete in the romantic scene, so much so to where they don't even try. And that's almost majority of the group of men that they're saying they want, but they want the internal attributes of that man, which is the lowly, humble, but he doesn't look like much.
Can I answer your question?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm one of those women.
Go ahead.
My nigga got a regular job. I just had to explain this to somebody today. I said, me and like my family unit, we don't live above our means. I'm not expecting for you to buy me bust down APs, all that city girl shit. That's not what the fuck is really going on in real life. True. So I'm one of those women, and I have friends, and I have a mother who married a man that
can't afford anyway. Stop asking for shit you can't afford,
and that you're not worthy of. But that's another topic. But so they do exist. I just feel like men are not looking. Y'all want a certain type of woman. And not y'all, some men want a certain type of woman, and then you get beat up trying to fulfill the role of that woman that you're chasing. Niggas talk about wanting bad bitches and da-da-da. So then now, yes, that's what has shaped the whole concept of dating. Like the woman don't want to work and the nigga got to pull all the weight and pay the bills. When really the reality of it is, I don't have a problem contributing. I don't have a problem with my man having a regular 9 to 5. Honestly, that brings me more peace than you doing something illegal. So in the long run, I'm still winning in my how my mind works. But you do have girls. I understand what you're saying. You do have women that you want a a stay-at-home drug dealer, and it just don't work.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you want the nigga to be home and doing the cute shit, but then he a drug dealer. You want the illegal lifestyle. You want the fast money. You want the leisure of. I understand what you're saying, but there is a large percentage of women that just want a nigga to contribute, and we could go have. We can. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Tee Nicole talking her shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just be saying, like, again,
And-
what type of bitches y'all be dating? Because
And I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Agree. And men, we have to be a lot more selective, bro.
intentional too. The word is intentional. Y'all don't be intentional in who y'all even laying down having sex with. You talk about, oh, I didn't, the baby mistake. It wouldn't be a mistake if you was intentional on who you even letting get your, you know what I'm saying?
Goodies.
Yeah.
Oh. Nah, fuck them people. We ain't even refresh nothing. They late. Nah, we just bullshit, man. Hey, if you just tuning in, you know, I'm here with my co-host Tee Nicole and my brother I Am Aura, and we just talking about who gonna be, which one of us gonna be the man of the house. That's the topic for the night, man. Make sure you get a like, a comment, a share. I do see
So it's okay with that whole who's gonna be the man of the house. I feel like a lot of problems come when men, y'all want the praise, but y'all don't have the pockets. You can't like it's
a man is judged by his pockets.
Kind of, sort of, and I'm gonna just keep it real. You cannot want to be.
That's flawed.
You can't. No, it's not. You cannot want to be the head of the household.
So what do you judge by?
I judge by.
Not what do you judge by? What are you judged by? See, this conversation of men only being considered men if they have the finances. When the finances,
it's not about the finances. It's not about the finances. It's just about your work ethic. It's about you.
And y'all really don't want no nigga that in these times. Y'all really do not want a man that's gonna take care of everything. Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you don't want it.
Thank you, love.
Because
thank you, Chocolate King.
You stupid as hell. I love that. She been on her king shit today because she was talking. Oh, come
because I don't want to beef with y'all.
Hey, that's funny. I like it. But no, so. Man, what the fuck I was saying? You cut me out that shit.
Yeah. You don't want a man that just supplies
y'all,
just the needs.
Thank you, or y'all don't. See, back in the day, when those men provided for everything, their house was this fucking big. Big as this fucking studio room with the bathroom right there, the kitchen over
that might have been considered luxury back then, though.
But that's because women have been able to step
having a house
out.
was luxury. But
exactly.
With inflation and how, do you know how much a man has to make in order for him to take care of all of your bills?
I don't want you. Listen, my thing is, I don't want you to take care of all of the bills. But if you want to be the man and the head of the household, you got to own that shit. See, y'all want to be the man, but y'all not having that man. Yeah, so, it ain't that energy. Like, you want to be the man of the household. You want to be pleased sexually. You want to be emotionally, mentally supported. You want to be spiritually led. All the things that I feel like a woman should introduce into her household. The man got to come with the finances.
A woman, first off, the woman is not the spiritual leader of the house.
Not saying she the spiritual leader, but I'm saying you want a spiritual partner, don't you? Yeah. Not lead, but I'm just saying you want me to, you know what I'm saying? You want a woman to grow you.
As a man.
Support, yeah.
Finances don't dictate if he.
But how are you the man of the house and you not the man of the house?
Well, finances is a part of what you supposed to secure.
How are you the man of the house and you not the man of the house?
Yeah, you got to have your finances
Being
straight.
the man of the house does not. If we first off, in this generation, 9 times out of 10, I don't care how these bitches be talking on the internet and they not dating them guys. They not dating these ballers that's making millions out of taking care of all their bills. They dating niggas that they're splitting bills with.
Let me tell you, it's nothing wrong with splitting bills.
There's nothing wrong with that. And the point I'm making.
The problem is when y'all want to split bills and you still want to be like macho and you can't do that shit, man. Yes, we doing this shit together.
What's macho?
I'm gonna respect you.
Macho?
I'm saying niggas be walking around with their chest poking out, but you splitting bills with a bitch.
The problem is
you cannot do that. You cannot expect for me to fuck you on demand and I'm splitting bills with you. I'm working equally as hard. I'm contributing equally as much to the household. At this point, I'm not going to say it ain't no man in the house, but until you take over that full role, you cannot expect to be treated as like the man of the house. Like, nah, fellas, I might not cook for you every night.
They say how you going to expect all that from a woman if she got to go to work?
Expect all what? Tell her to do what?
So,
to sleep with you on a regular and fucking cook? Y'all acting like we asking y'all to build a goddamn boat.
Man, listen, if a woman...
That should be the criteria.
Brothers, listen, I'm talking to the brothers. Please listen to me, bro. Do not believe this shit that they saying on this internet.
You better
dog.
believe it.
Don't believe it. I promise you.
You better believe
I
it.
promise you.
You better believe it.
I promise you, it's a bad chick out there to your standards.
Yeah.
That's gonna cook for you. That's gonna clean for you. That's not gonna demean you, and that's not gonna make you feel like cooking.
Is that demeaning? Come on, stop it.
What you saying? Yes, how y'all saying it is very.
How
demeaning.
is that? No, all I'm saying
like
is
how you expect her to cook. How you expect her to love and nurture you while she gotta work too. That's what y'all.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
we all gotta work.
First of all, y'all
not dating them guys. Stop acting like date with them.
No,
y'all. Stop talking like y'all dating Amon Shumpert when y'all really dating the nigga that work at Publix Warehouse. Dog, stop it, bro.
But listen, though, even if you the man that work at Publix Warehouse, and if you with a woman like me, I don't mind going 50-50. I don't mind picking up your slack.
But you say he ain't a man.
You cannot control the house and the narrative of the house if I'm not in a space to always be feminine, because there's an exchange of energy somewhere along the lines where I don't work and been stressed out, been on my feet. I'm doing this to take care of this bill. You got the rent. I'm doing the lights, groceries, everything that kind of adds up to rent. So I can't operate in a space of femininity if I'm somehow along the lines contributing to finances. That's just what's real. So therefore, you cannot be the man of the house if in some points I'm masculine with you. Yeah. Nah.
I think also.
Oh, I got a question.
What's up?
Go ahead. The comments is going. The comments is going. Casman Brown says, if we're going 50-50, everything, not just the financial things, we both heads of the household. We're partners.
We're both, exactly. So there's no such thing as a man of the house in that aspect.
I never said it ain't up here yet. It ain't on here yet. Which one? Oh, okay. Want to split? Farron says want to split bills. Never cook, never clean, sit down and be catered to. Listen.
They eat your ass up in the comments.
I mean, they can listen. Let me tell y'all something about me, man. Y'all can eat me up all y'all want. Or knows me personally. J Dub knows me personally. At the end of the day, my woman gonna do everything I'm on here talking about. My woman gonna do that. Yeah. And you know why she gonna do that? I wish I
would have met her at your show.
And you know why I'm gonna do? Know why she gonna do that? Because I do what I'm supposed to do. Y'all, when I'm speaking of, y'all women take it until whatever perception that y'all want to take it in, y'all run with. Y'all don't listen. Sure. Women, y'all listen to just.
No, we don't listen.
Y'all listen to just respond and cut a nigga down.
No, you know we're giving you valid. We're giving you valid. Yes, we are. So answer me that.
Invalidating the man because he's splitting half the bills. First off, do you know how much? First, y'all dating average men. Let's stop it.
It doesn't matter. Just because you're average, we can have an average household. It doesn't matter.
Can I explain?
Go ahead.
Can I explain? This is what I mean. When I say average man, I'm an average man. Yeah. When I say I'm an average man, I'm making an average salary. You feel me? So on an average salary, the average salary that men make now is actually below poverty. Mm-hmm. What you need to be a livable wage now is 70 grand. A lot of
that's your fault. If you're living below, that's your fault. Especially when y'all niggas be having kids. Ain't no excuse.
We're talking about the American average.
I don't care.
When he's talking about economics,
y'all women be on here talking like y'all are dating men who are making the top 10.
No,
y'all not.
Either way it goes, if we're living in our means, it wouldn't matter. I'm not saying you got to pay the mortgage on a damn $500,000 house, but nigga, pay the mortgage on this $1,200 house.
Okay,
you gotta pay the bill.
I can do that.
And I'm not saying that a woman shouldn't contribute at all. I'm just saying when it comes to the conversation where the man of the house and all that macho, because what is that? Okay, explain to me what the man of the house means to you.
To me, it don't mean that he's just the leader. He's the leader. The man of the house, he doesn't necessarily have to have.
So how are you the leader if at some point I'm having to do what you're supposed to be doing?
If your man is a problem solver, right? Mm-hmm. That's a leader. If your kids are being disruptive in school and you can't correct them properly, but your man can, that's a leader. If he's helping you figure out your life.
Are you in the same, is that when y'all are in the same household?
No, I mean, if you married and you got, we're blended households now, so them is still your kids, and you have to correct those kids in a way that the mother or the stepmother may not be able to correct them. You're a leader. You don't necessarily have to have all of the most finance in the house. The finances don't make you a man.
I'm not saying that
it makes you a man.
I'm not saying about I hate the conversation of 50-50 because honestly, even if you are, and I'm learning this right now, I'm at the point in my relationship where my boyfriend is trying to 100% take care of all the finances so that I can save and that I can work on other things that's gonna get us somewhere.
What is he getting out of it? If he's paying 100%.
First, well,
so
he's getting submission. I can say that. He's getting and that helps you. Like, why you gonna downplay submission? But that be the focal point of everything y'all talk about.
Really?
Not all of a sudden
submission?
It's like
I gotta pay all the bills for you.
Listen, that.
How are you submitting? What are you submitting to?
If he tell me to shut the fuck up, I'm gonna shut the fuck
up. So I'm paying all the bills. Just so
I'm gonna shut the fuck
up when I'm talking.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up. That meal is prepared.
So I gotta bust my ass and work extra hard to provide just for you to be submitted, just for you to stop talking.
Because that's the order. How are you gonna establish submission if we're on the same level?
There's no.
What am I submitting? I keep saying this. That is a benefit. That's how God intended things to go.
But first off, don't you write in the comments to tell us to get to the comments. You sitting right there.
Oh, well, one thing I'll say about that though, so Steve Jobs, he from what I remember and stuff like that, at the time that he died, but he was still leading the company. He died owning, I think, about 1% or so of the company. And what happens is you have these bigger companies and corporations supply majority of the finances, and pretty much that increases the operation. And the leader, who is Steve Jobs, or the visionary, is able to steer the direction of the company as an entirety. Meaning that Steve Jobs, when he died, he was not the one bringing in majority of the finances, but yet he was the one steering the ship, because they had enough faith in him that he was going to benefit the corporation itself. So I feel as though that one thing before I bring the point home is that a lot of guys need to spend more time around more beneficial men in their younger years than women.
Let's talk about
because they turn, when you're not wise enough as a young man, you turn the women from an asset to a liability by operating incorrectly with them. So when you operate incorrectly, you're turning them into single mothers, which wasn't their intended purpose, at a young age.
Come on, Aura.
Before she's able to understand how to be a valuable single woman, she is now a mother, And then before you're able to be a valuable young man, you became a father.
Right.
So then now it sets you back even more. So that became the norm because of our choices. So the thing is, now we have to reassess this
whole
malfunction.
Thing. Yeah.
So we're malfunctioning, right? But we're trying to gain the proper order back. So we're trying to, we can't go from 40,000 to 70,000 real quick, but at least let's get our dynamics straight.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but to answer your question, and I feel like what you getting most from a woman when you are like, I'm not saying that you financially are responsible for everything, but it's just very hard for, and it's being real. I don't know if it's just how women are, but it's very hard for a bitch like myself. I don't know if this is black women. I don't know what it is. It's very hard for me to be submissive and quiet and not, you know what I'm saying? Naturally, I'm spicy. Naturally, I'm spicy.
It is black women.
It might be. Shit, I don't know. But because Dawn not black. And we have these conversations all the time.
She hang around you and she's saying,
but she has a lot of other friends.
You know what? Dawn is ducking because Dawn is out of control. She's saying nigga and hanging out with you.
That's
you damn
not true.
right.
She has a lot of other friends.
I saw Dawn with a bus full of niggas today.
I saw her too. What the hell she got going on? She had a Mandigo party? I'm just playing. We're just playing, Dawn. We love you.
I'm not playing.
No.
So aside from submission, you're also getting a whole nother woman. I feel like my nigga experienced a whole nother me if I'm able to thrive in my femininity, because I'm naturally a go-getter. I'm naturally going to be in that space.
Let me paint the picture for you. Let me paint a picture for you.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to get to some comments. I'm going to paint this. It's simple.
Paint your picture, Picasso.
Facts. on bro now. Get to pull a comment.
Damn, somebody wrote a long one.
There's a lot of them. I can read those, so I'm good.
That was Shade J-Dub. You see him?
Ain't no Shade. J-Dub know he can't read. Y'all know J-Dub can't read. I love him though.
Oh God.
Hey, he killed that hosting the show.
Somebody said let her finish. Jeez, exactly.
You ain't finished?
I wasn't, but it's okay.
Of course they're gonna go for the women. Let her finish. Y'all never say that shit for the men. Let her finish. Let her finish. Y'all always want so much graceful women, but y'all don't offer that shit.
That is not true.
It is
Shut
true.
up.
Aura just said it. Aura just spoke on how
before
a man can become a valued man, he's now a father. and he said he wants
because you wanted some coochie,
and he said seek guidance. He's saying seek guidance, because you wanted some coochie. It's always it's complete.
9 times out of 10, the person saying,
let him finish. But you know what I'm saying? But if it's her, that's what women do, bro. That's what they do. And I fuck with y'all for sticking up for each other. But as a man, I'm gonna speak for men.
Speak on it, boo.
He spoke for us. He said, as men, we should seek as younger men, we should seek guidance from those before us to help us. But guess what? 9 times out of 10,
y'all niggas don't be seeking guidance. Y'all be seeking coochie, man. Stop playing. Y'all don't be seeking no goddamn guidance. Stop it. Y'all are not surrounding yourself around. Listen, y'all are not being intentional. First of all, in who y'all are dating. Y'all are not intentionally seeking after a woman that you would.
What I got to do with seeking guidance?
You're not seeking no guidance. All your friends, not saying you specifically, but most of the, not saying you specifically.
First of all, our friends our damn age. We don't need to seek counsel from somebody our age.
No, exactly. Where your daddy at?
Exactly.
Where your granddaddy at?
No grace. You see, I just prove the point.
No, you're not, because it's up to you to find it. What I gotta find it and split
exactly. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ian. Can you finish?
Ian, I ain't even read your comment yet, but I'm finna get on you. What you said?
Go ahead, put the comment on there. And she still has to pay half. What is she getting out of all that? And the same person that wrote this comment, I want you to comment, what does he get out of paying everything? You can say, what does she get for paying half? What does he get for a piece? That's a piece of mind.
And you get a partner. And you get a partner as well. I'm not saying that the woman should just be sitting back, kicking her feet up.
I can see hers, bro. That's not her. She not Tia writing the books. Those right there.
What does a woman get out of cooking, cleaning, and paying half of the bills, J.Lyrik?
My daughter's calling me. I call her back. They call her until I'm gonna call her back.
Answering the question now that you done.
I'm gonna answer the question.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna answer the question with the question. The same young lady who just wrote the last one. What does he get out of paying everything? Because
you can't answer a question with a question, because I gave you my answer, even though you didn't feel like it was fulfilling enough. That is the answer. You get submission. You are now operating.
Okay, well she gets
you get
submission. She gets the same half of money. It's
our money. It's not my money.
She gets to get half of money.
If you with the right woman, again, if you being intentional, I'm not saying every bitch you meet you just start paying her bills. But if it's your woman and you know that y'all are establishing some type of a family unit, and it's gonna
be who first off, what is a macho man? First off,
macho is a nigga.
She said, I'm the one who said I want to be the macho man in the house. Who said that? Like I said, women, y'all take whatever y'all want to hear and.
Can you answer my sister question? I really would love to know, because even though I gave you an answer.
What was the question again? What does a woman get out of paying half of the bills and cooking and cleaning? Mm-hmm. She get the same thing that she would get for paying all of the bills. She still got that same man provider, that protector. He still can do that because he's not paying all the bills. He's not a provider. If that's
it's not that she's not a provider. It's just very hard to establish. So listen, you're saying about being the man of the house. Eliminate that man of the house shit, and we just gonna say partners. If a nigga want to be the man of the house,
we can't say partner. That's a homosexual term.
Hey, well, whatever the term is in a relationship.
One of my favorite lines from you is, "What kind of women y'all dating?" That's my
You're not listening.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm saying just eliminate the man of the house. If before you be the man of the house, nigga, you gotta be stepping up and putting down. Period. You cannot say that you're the man of a house and you're splitting bills. You're not the man of the house. You and that woman is the man, that like Fantasia said in that song you just sung. That's not the man of the house. So in terms of the title of this episode, if you the man of the house, you have to be the man of the house through and through. You can't just be the man of the house with your ego. You cannot just be the man of the house with your dick. You got to be the man of the house, period.
Okay. I feel as though one of the things that is intangible that a man offers, I would say from my experiences of being in a relationship, is that I'm a teacher and guide her in the situations where they need a certain like perspective, you know? And like as a man, I'm able to put aside, or help her put aside her emotions that may be clouding her own judgment. And I feel as though that like women need that. And
I'm not saying that I'm just saying in terms of
get to your comment, baby.
I'm just saying in terms of that whole man of the house mentality, like nigga, you not the man of the house. We're gonna stop that. I'm equally as contributional. I'm going to work. It's hard. I work hard. I stand on my feet. I do actual labor.
Tell him that, nigga, you're not the man of the house.
Nah, you're not even finna come at me feeling like you're the man of the house.
T. Nicole, once a man in the house and a man lay his mat down, and if you say, yo, do you agree to the terms, you have to treat that man as if he paying all the bills.
Excuse me?
Even if that man is not paying all the bills, if you agree to those terms,
I'm gonna respect you.
No.
But you're not gonna be given that. That is first of all, I feel like
no. That's your reasonable. That's your reasonable service as a woman. We got to get back to just the simplifying.
But how
thing.
did that? But how was that established? How was that established?
That's established by God. It don't matter what was going on.
Your husband. See, y'all be leaving out that very key fact. Hey, every nigga, Tom, Dick, and Harry that come in the house, you're not the man of the house. You the man of the house when you my husband. And maybe I am splitting bills, and I am gonna submit to you because you're my husband.
Once I go up in them legs, and you respect this game, I'm your husband. Once I go up between them legs and you respect this game, I'm your husband. And I want 100% cooperation after that.
House. Exactly. Who said that?
Somebody.
Put that on the screen.
L.C. Robinson. Let me tell you something.
Hey, Noob.
Most of us men, we can do this shit ourselves. Most men I know.
Then do it.
We do that, and most of us do. Which is why we have.
Why do we even get in relationship as men though? Let's take it back to men. Why we even get in relationship with these women knowing we got all the power? We could be out here smashing all the women we want. Getting all the cooperation
we really could. If we pay
all the bills in the house, gonna be empty and soulless with all the soul ties and demons and catching hell and everything in between.
Says who?
Demons. That's what y'all women come with. Y'all women come with soul ties from other niggas.
Listen,
stop it.
Listen, the purpose of a partner or a wife, a husband, is to be a helpmate.
So eliminate that whole man of the house shit then. Just eliminate that.
I can
then you see what I'm saying? Just eliminate that because you're saying
the man gotta be
because listen, even that
you
title
gotta be
alone,
you're the man of the house. You're the man in the house.
Like that comment said. Listen, even that title alone. Listen to how that sounds. The man of the house. And no, that is not acknowledging the woman at all. You're the man of the house. Nigga, you gotta carry that. You gotta be that. You cannot say you're the man of the house. Eliminate man of the house.
I don't agree.
You can't be the man of the house and you ain't taking.
I don't have to agree.
Somebody say, why can't we both cook and clean? We both play bills.
I'm okay with that.
But we can both do it, but it's your responsibility. Now, if I help you out with your responsibility once or twice a week, that's good. That's me being a good husband. But don't come get me off the couch talking about, yo.
And if I help you with some bills, and if we splitting bills,
don't mean
that's me being a good woman.
If your man laying the right proper dick on you,
see, we don't care about that. Didn't I tell you last episode? We got
if you don't care,
but
then you don't need a man. You don't need a man. Because guess what? You gonna be lonely. We not gonna be lonely. We not gonna be lonely. You gonna be lonely.
I bet you we won't.
Yes,
I promise you
gonna
we
be
need
lonely.
to bring it into, once again, we gotta bring it to the right atmosphere and the right environment. So the thing is, the reason why we're having such a heated discussion is because we're trying to make each other perfect what we want for our satisfaction, rather than teaching each other how to sharpen each other in love. And the thing is,
like that.
we make love such a cliche and general thing to where it gets miscommunicated to where there's no structure to it anymore. So no
structure.
I like what
structure.
I like what you said too about sharpening each other. I like that.
I like that too. But so if we sharpening each other, you not gonna be the man of the house. Like we're equal.
No,
you can't be the
right. No, I'm still this pimping. I don't give a damn what you sharpen.
Don't nobody
That's
care
what
about
you
that.
supposed to do.
Don't nobody
That's
care
your
about
reasonable
that.
service, woman.
That's my woman.
What the hell?
You're supposed to make me feel like the man of the house.
I'm going to make you feel like the man of the house, but you are not the man of the house.
You are the man of the house.
No, you're not.
Again, fellas, I'm talking to y'all. Don't listen to this woman. I'm telling you. I'm talking to y'all.
Don't listen to me. Listen to your bitch. And I bet she going to say the same thing.
If you got a real woman by your side.
I'm not a real woman now.
A real woman that's by your side. That really love you and hold you down. She's gonna treat you like the man of the house if you ain't got $1 in your fucking pocket.
That's what I'm saying.
And you're gonna be that man of the house.
Yeah, and it don't matter about the money.
All the women that talk about he's not the man of the house, he's not paying all the bills. That's bullshit.
Because guess what? I could have gave you the proper information and the proper instructions to put you in the position that you in.
Shut up.
And once you get in that position, now after my instructions, after my game that I gave you, and you come up and I upgrade you, and now you make. I'm gonna get that.
Guess what, Daddy? You the man in the house at that point.
And you making the
Now
money. No. Stay with me. And now you making the money. You making more money than me. You telling me you're not gonna listen to my instructions in my game?
Listen,
no, that's what I'm coming with, though.
Listen to me,
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna do something that I normally do not do on this show. Is I'm gonna give you some personal, right?
Okay.
So my woman, she probably make double what I make.
Okay.
Probably more than that, right? Right?
Stop it.
She make double what I make, right?
Yeah.
But she knows that mentally, I know certain things that she don't know. For instance, when it comes to her 401k, she say, "Hey, babe, I need you to sit down with me and walk me through how to set up my 401k and what I need to be contributing so that I can get the best return," because she knows that I worked in that line of business.
Mm-hmm.
So I know how much she should be contributing. I know where she should be contributing it to so that she can get a bigger return. That's called being a leader, because I led her to something that she had no idea.
Can I say something? Does she need you for that? Or can she go talk to HR?
And she could, but why would you go talk to HR when she got her man?
But what I'm saying is, if you're trying to you
go ahead, because I got something for you. If
you're trying to be the, like, I don't know, you just have to. I don't want to skip over acknowledging a man that's contributing and trying. I'm not saying that you just ain't worth the damn if you're not paying the bill. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when it comes to that whole man of the house, if you talk to a nigga that's really the man of his house, he gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you. It's an order. It's an order. How are you the man of the house if we're doing the same things? How are you the man of the house? How? We're on the same playing field.
Am I your man? If I'm
you're my man, you're in the house, but the man of the house.
If I'm your man and I'm in the house and you don't respect me, that's a lack of respect that you have for me.
No, that's not a lack of respect.
That's
you want me to stroke your ego. I am respecting you.
How is that stroking my ego?
Because you want to be deemed as the man of the house and you not putting in the work to be the man of the house.
I don't think
we are on even playing field. If y'all splitting bills, that man of the house shit is canceled. I'm gonna still respect you. You gonna still be the lead. You still my man. But that whole man of the house, this our house. Ain't no the house. It's no man of the house.
It's always our house.
Our house.
I could have put you in proper position with this game. No.
That's different.
That's why I'm encouraging all men to step their game up to where when they get these
women, to release a class.
Yeah. When they get these women, they get instruction.
Know what y'all men need to do?
All right.
Y'all just get y'all, like most of us men do, get your own shit and do what you want. Don't get no woman because she's not gonna respect you enough.
That's never gonna be how
get your own
like
shit,
that's not gonna happen.
Guess what? When I had my own shit, I had bitches running in and out.
And what did that do for you?
They don't the same shit that a woman that I'm paying all the bills doing for me.
That's not true.
Submitting and giving me a fucking
you too old to even be thinking like that. But that's not true.
I'm not offering much. You want me to pay all the bills for you to submit and give me a piece of fucking mind?
I'm saying if you want to have order, if you want to, that's not true. The hoes don't respect you.
Are you
crazy? You a trick.
Are you crazy?
You some dick and they gonna go about their business and she some coochie and you gonna go about your business.
But one thing
this is a prime example of a woman who thinks she knows what it is to be a man.
I don't think I know what it is to be a man. I think I know what a woman and me being the type, because you're ignoring the fact that I said I have no problem with giving you the same respect, letting you be the lead. But that man of the household shit is out. You are not the man of the household.
Yeah, so I
really wish I could call my daddy right now so he can maybe say it from a man. Like, I've been raised by men. Like, not saying that nobody.
And the men that you date probably haven't. And you ain't giving niggas no grace.
And I'm giving them grace.
No
That's
grace.
not true.
That's
not true. That's not true.
I've been making that point all night.
That's not true. That's not true. But for you to step to me and you want to be the man of the house, you want to be the king of the castle, you want to be the head, nigga. What? How are you the head?
Women want all the respect.
So what makes you more of the head versus me if we're doing the same thing? Just because you're a man?
No.
Well, so exactly what is?
It's respect.
I'm not saying you're not going to get the respect.
That's
I'm not saying that you're not going to get the respect. How? How? Because I'm not going to give you that title as the man of the house. You're not the man of the house.
You don't respect him as your man then.
That's not true.
Well, the question that I have is because I was hearing what you were saying. You said I give him the same respect and different things like that. So that's put to the side. Now, what added to that? What makes him the man of the house, quote unquote? What does that mean to you?
So aside from you being the financial leader, not saying that I won't assist you, but you're leading. You're taking on the role. Like, you still also have to have what's the word? A good conscience. Like, you're making great decisions beyond finances.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You still also need to be a protector or a provider. You need to be well spoken. You need to be. It's other things that can contribute to a man being the man of the house. Most of the time, the niggas that want to be the man of the house, they have none of the things that women want. They come with none of it, but dick. They just come with dick, and we don't need that anymore from y'all. Like, we don't. When real life shit going on, the last thing a bitch worry about is dick. When I need my bills paid, I don't give a fuck that I could go fuck on somebody. I gotta get in grandma and get my bills paid, so that automatically puts me in a hardened space.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So therefore, if we're gonna establish you being the man of the house, that means that you're gonna be the masculine one, and I'm gonna be the feminine one.
Ian said, does 75-25 make you the man of the house? Because he paying more than you.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, then we should work off of 51.
So basically, to a woman, a man is only judged and characterized as a man by his finances.
Well, that's not true.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, niggas come into the situation with nothing. Like, okay, what are you adding? If a woman is already doing everything and you're doing your own thing, and y'all are deciding to come together as one, what the fuck do she need you for? And what do you need her for? The only way that it's going to be any roles are going to be established if one is doing more than the other. That's what y'all failing to understand. If I got my shit together, I'm on my shit, right? You got your shit together, you on your shit. What the fuck we going to combine for? What is going to make, you know what I'm saying? What's giving? What's giving at that point?
Well, what? Who calling in? So somebody call in and talk their shit. We got a hot tonight, Tee Nicole. Hey, me, Tee Nicole, ruffling feathers while we go home to our significant.
Lay in the bed and rub each other's toes.
That's what I said last night. I said that bitch better cook.
You gotta mute yourself.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Just showing love, and I love the conversation.
Thank you.
Who we talking to?
Thank you.
Vanessa Smiles.
Oh, what's happening, Vanessa? We appreciate you calling in.
Absolutely. No, this is a good topic because I understand what both of y'all are saying in regards to the man in the household. But the only thing that I want Black women sometimes to understand is to watch how other cultures move and how they respect their men. And I'm not saying that men are right all the time or anything like that, but bills does not make a man the head of the household. For me, in my perspective.
Specifically, what cultures? Like, what do you like, be specified?
Well,
if you go to Africa, if you go to Africa, if you go to all them other where the women are covered, they are doing that because the man is the head of the house. They're not doing that because they're splitting bills, baby. What are you talking about?
First off,
no, sometimes in these third world countries, these men ain't handling their job either. Sometimes
I don't know about that. We're gonna have to fact check that.
You better talk about it, Vanessa.
Nah, we're gonna have to fact check that. I don't know about that.
But I just see it. It's a lot of.
I don't know about that.
Let her talk. Let Vanessa talk. Go ahead, Vanessa.
No, I was just saying, but it's for me as far as witnessing Black men being disrespected, as far as like seeing that. Not other races of women do that in the same capacity that Black women do. Of course,
but because we deal with way more also, so that's not fair to say. That's not fair to say because women, and if we're talking about Black women, back to what we was, I don't know if you had caught up with us from last week.
Focus is Black people. I love Black people. So
I love Black people too, and that's what I was saying last episode, where Black women are just expected to be so strong, so patient, so graceful, so this, that, and the third, and then y'all niggas don't really. What are we getting out of it?
I agree with that. I don't believe that a man should be walking around holding his balls if he's not really fulfilling the responsibilities behind that. And when I say that, I'm not just talking about money, because there are men who can pay all the bills, who can just throw money at females. But that don't mean that he has the character respect to
but as far as the nice topic, he's not trying to establish no man of the house title. That's just a nigga just being a paymaster, and you doing you. He got other bitches that's already probably established, and that's what I'm saying. If y'all are in the household and you want to be the man of the house, and I'm not saying I'm gonna disrespect you because you're not. I'm just saying eliminate that man of the household shit. You don't never hear women who take care of their man or who equally contribute saying I'm the woman of the house. Hell no, you don't hear that.
That's
so
true.
Therefore, in order for you to have that title, it has to be action put behind it, and the action be very lackluster from men that want to be walking around with their chest out, making it seem like you're the man of the house. It has nothing to do with me disrespecting you. I'm not gonna disrespect my man. I am gonna disrespect him. I'm not gonna lie. If I get mad enough, I'm not trying to be. I'm not being on here trying to be perfect, Patty. Bitch, it get there sometimes.
No,
it be up sometimes, but. As a woman, I want to always operate in femininity. That is very hard for me to do if I have to turn on my masculine switch sometimes.
Agreed. I don't want to have to do
saying?
that either.
If I have to sometimes, you got niggas nowadays that be in-house, y'all don't take out trash, y'all don't know how to fix shit, y'all don't know how to do shit, y'all don't do shit.
And that's a problem. Yes, you got to be able to
in order for you to be the man of the house, you have to establish that authority. And when you establish authority, it's an action thing. It's not a word thing.
Agreed. And that was the only thing I wanted to come in, and I agree with you on that point and that point alone. I just always wanted to be clear, even to dudes, like it's not about your money that's making you the man or that dick.
It's not always about the money.
It's really your character, who you are as a person, what you're bringing.
Thank you,
y'all
Vanessa.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Vanessa, for calling in. We appreciate you. Because I said that the finances don't make them; it's the character that makes them a man.
Somebody said we know you're going to disrespect him.
And I want to bring I want to bring us back in for a second, man, because they're going in on the comments. hey, put the comments up as I'm talking. I'm gonna read them, put them up there. But I want to bring us back because everybody's talking about 50-50, right? And I know what's her name. Who? Sierra Johnson. She said something. I want to get to her. She said 50-50. And I talked about how I love one of my favorite statements you always make. What kind of women y'all dating? So I asked the same question. What kind of men are y'all dating? Because 50-50, it's a partnership, bro. That's how it's supposed to be done. A man and a woman are partners.
I do agree with that.
So 50-50 is, we're not just talking about bills. Yes, we're talking about cooking. Yes, we're talking about cleaning. Yes, we're talking about all those things.
You didn't say that at first.
Because y'all hear what y'all want to hear, then y'all just dive in. Y'all don't allow man, y'all don't give no grace. Y'all expect, first off, like I said, most of us 9 times out of 10, the men that you're dating, even though that you grew up in this household with both of you, they don't have no man in their life.
At a certain age, that's not an excuse, but go ahead.
It's not an excuse.
Especially when you niggas out here making kids and making broken homes that you came from. That's not an excuse.
How is not an excuse?
That's not an excuse. You should never want you don't want your kids to go through what you went through.
The trauma that you went through is not an excuse at a certain age. But I don't care about.
No, it's not. Once you have assessed no, it's not. It's not.
Men are taught. It's how they're raised as kids. To not even express themselves, to keep how they feel.
That's not true.
It is true.
Oh my God. No, it's not, J.Lyrik.
Well, you're a man that's supposed to cry.
Well, that was wrong for that to be that was wrong.
It's wrong, but that's
after a certain age, especially when you out here making kids, you slanging dick from here to Jerusalem, which niggas be doing. You have to make sure that when you're procreating that you are. That's why I'm saying. That's why I don't want to have no kids until I get married, because I do know in that time there's gonna be a lot of growing, learning and unlearning. Y'all be hopping out here making kids and you fucked up. So now you want me to excuse you for being fucked up.
We're not asking you for right. And we're not
asking, I don't know about that. I think they just
we're not asking you to baby us and none of that shit. What y'all still don't give us no grace to figure
that's
that
not
shit
true.
out.
A lot of women are far more patient and entertain potential and give their man the grace to grow and get it time after fucking time. 2-3 babies in, they still wanting to work with that baby.
Women are far more patient when women are the first parties to initiate divorce. How are they patient?
But that might be with good reason. Just because I'm initiating a divorce, bitch, I might have stayed down with you for 10 years.
That means you have no patience.
How much patience do I need to have?
The
patience of Christ.
I'm not God, and I'm not God.
The expectation for a man is so high.
That's not
because you're expecting him to grow, to not know how to do none of this shit, and because you're doing something.
Don't date until you're ready. Then
don't date until you're
ready.
Don't
date.
We got another call.
Oh wow.
What it is, Ian?
Yeah.
You on the phone with J.Lyrik and Tee Nicole. What's happening?
Hey man, what's up? This is a great conversation. I got a couple questions, and then I'm gonna ask my questions because I know I'm not gonna be able to finish my thought.
Might not be. What's up?
Go ahead, Ian.
So, A, does 75-25 make more of a man of the house? That's question
It
number one.
does. It does.
Question number two is, if we look at kings and the title of a king, what does a king actually do?
But no, I can't answer that.
He delegates.
But how did he get but how did he get to king status?
Family. Well, family.
Inheritance.
He gets the king.
How did his daddy
from being
get
tried and
okay.
Now we're not talking about royal. We're talking about how somebody of no royal get kingly.
You gotta get to someplace stable, player. You're breaking up, okay, man?
Bye, Ian.
But I feel you.
Put it
Ian.
in the comments so we can read it.
But he's saying how is a king gets the king status because he's tried. He goes through certain tests that say, hey, you're fit to lead. You know what I'm saying? A king don't do no damn work. A king delegates the work.
But how did he get?
We got another call. Who called? They calling in tonight. Turn us up.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a. Oh, that's Tennessee. Tennessee.
Hey, what's going on, man? Enjoying the show fully over here. I had to smoke a blunt. She got my nerves worked up. She got my nerves worked up over here. Her
That's
mouth.
my job. That means I'm doing my job.
Hey, you doing your job today. This is why I don't deal with black women no more. That means it right there. You got my nerves worked up, girl.
You was a fool.
What I did, boo? Why you on? First of all, why don't you deal with black women?
The reason why, how you talking?
Cause they ain't got no
What's
reason.
wrong with what I'm saying? Now y'all are completely y'all looking over the fact that I said that I am not going to disregard a man that's trying and that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when y'all in terms of the man of the house and all that. What's wrong with that? I don't feel like I'm saying
no.
He's your man. He should be represented.
He's your man.
You are my man, but if you're not my dad. So if you want to be the man of the house, do I just suppose what
man of your house? What are you saying? The man you're sleeping with is the man of your house.
Right.
But how? How is that established? Just because
what you want, a woman?
How? No, what did he say? I didn't hear him.
What you want, a woman?
J-Dog, wait.
What you need to get a strap on and get a woman or something? Because
that's what I said. And that's why I said I'm coming on here speaking for bitches that this ain't my predicament. Luckily, I'm with a man that we don't have that whole man of the house, all that shit. Like, that's my man, and he is the head and the lead of us. But in terms of the house, when it comes to stuff being paid for in the house and action being taken place in the house, how are you the man? How?
If you respect that man, it's not even supposed to be said. It's supposed to be understood, man.
I get what you're saying.
I appreciate the brothers coming through tonight. Yeah. Y'all holding us down, man.
Because I understand what you're saying.
You put him in the position. First off, you love that man. You're supposed to respect that man.
But okay.
So if y'all in the same house, regardless of his earning potential, regardless of what he's paying for, he's your leader.
Man of the house.
He's your leader. So
you are the lead.
So listen, fellas out there, if y'all looking to date T. Nicole, you better be paying all the fucking bills.
I didn't
you
say
ain't
that.
the man of the house, my nigga.
I did not say that. I did not say that because anywhere I am, I'm an ad. I'm never a liability. I'm always the asset, and that can be fact checked. I'm never in no predicament where I even need a nigga to be doing any of those things.
J-Dub, Google that. We fact checking.
Tay-Way, call in, boo. Tap in.
Tay-Way. We want to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, tap in. Yeah.
Say
he said, how do you call?
What's in the comment section? Let's talk about.
How do people call in? Oh, the link. Okay. Is Kennedy still on there?
Toya say the caption. The link is in the comment section,
bro.
I'm
still here.
It's a StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I just had to say that, man. I get what she's saying, but at the same time, she's doing that typical women shit.
No,
they don't want to hear.
I'm Kennedy. I'm so sorry.
They don't want to hear.
That's what I'm giving because I really do not want to make it seem as though a man should only be as much as his dollar amount.
Because that's what you're giving a little bit.
No, I'm not giving that a little bit. No, I'm not. I'm not. Y'all are focusing on that. Y'all have yet to answer the question.
What's the question?
If I'm contributing equally as much Unless the answer is it's just because y'all the man. Is that what it is? Just because you the man?
Well, I can't answer it. Well,
I can answer it.
What makes him the man would also
the head
be
of the household. What will make him the head? Is it because he's just a man?
Well, man of the house. Well, I would think to myself like, well, what made you decide to pick him in the first place? Would be your answer to yourself. Now, you said
we picked each other. We was vibing. It kind of happened. Shit happens.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say I intentionally set out to pick you, but now we're here. What makes you the man of the house?
So protecting the house, making sure to
they have alarm systems nowadays and ring cameras.
Oh,
so what else? So what else? And I'm gonna go as far as saying
I'll slow you down now, because you getting out. Now you just talking. Now you just talking.
She said we got iRobots and everything.
Just talking. Tee Nicole, now
women are licensed to carry as well. We go to gun ranges and all too. I'm just trying to figure out what makes you the man of the house.
You make me the man of the house.
Well, I would ask you this.
I make you the man of the house just because I'm fucking.
Wait, Jay.
Go ahead.
Check this.
Oh my God.
What man? I said, what makes you desire to even have a man at that point? Then you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm a guy, if I was saying this on air, if I was saying women don't add much, I'm making all this money, man. She coming to my house and I gotta pay for her to eat and everything like that. Like she kind of like my car. What is she adding?
But get rid of her.
But that's the thing though. It's not her really. It's just his lack of acknowledging what is the purpose of a woman in the first place to even have her in his house.
What is the purpose of a woman?
Well, she's a help me. The thing is, when we say that, adding context to that.
Who said they want to comment?
Tell them pay for a super chat.
What toy?
Now you have to call in on the show. Do you want me to just put you on speaker?
Who called in?
He don't know how to do it. Yeah.
It's a scream.
Do you want me? Can I just put him on speaker?
First off, no, we ain't put him. First off, Tee Nicole is on the phone with Tayway.
You have to call.
If y'all don't know who Tayway is, man, make sure y'all go. Since we're talking to Tayway on the phone,
I don't know. They said
make sure y'all go check out Tayway music, bro. He's pretty hot. R&B artist from Georgia.
He ain't pretty hot.
I fuck with Tayway the long way.
He not from Georgia. He from Fernandina.
But that's why he be performing and shit.
He be all over. My nigga all over.
That nigga fire. So fuck with Tayway, man. Call in, man. Call him damn person on the phone.
Is Kennedy still on now?
Go. What's her comment? Please, Toya. What comment? Which comment, Toya? Because we gonna read it. Because you. And before we read Toya's comment, I want to give a shout out to Shayna, the Mogul Cherie. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her at the Mogul Girl on Instagram. Drop your Instagram in here, man. She does a hell of a blog site. She did a great blog of the one night, the intimate conversation with J.Lyrik concert.
So Toya said, "Please read her comment." It's not. I can't.
What comment, Toya? What comment?
J. Do you have whatever the recent comment, Toya? J.
Which one? Oh, she said the caption says, "Which one of us is going to be the man in the house?"
I'm just sticking to the topic.
What kind of things do women do that make y'all feel like she's trying to take on your role? And the reason I you can't see that comment. It's him. And the reason the title is this one I just read, bro. I just read it. You say, no, that's Tayway. That's Tayway, bro. Tayway is a dude. That's a dude. Toy, I just read it. Toy just said the caption says, "Which one of us is going to be the man in the house? What kind of things do women do that make y'all feel like she's trying to take on your role?" And I'm not saying that she's trying to take on the role. I really made that title based off of something that Tee Nicole was speaking on last week, as far as are men the reason that women are so independent, and they're not. It's women that are out here getting inseminations to have babies because it's a choice. They're choosing to be independent.
That's not true.
They really are.
You just was saying about men growing up and having trauma, but then you're gonna negate the fact that women grow up with the same traumas. You might have been growing up in a single parent household. You seen your mom be hard. You seen your mama carry the load. You seen your mama work 2 and 3 jobs. And
but how was that the man's fault?
It's not the man's fault, but I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. We're just talking about that's what it is. That's what's going on.
So that's why I'm saying, like they saw that. So a lot of women see their mothers would do everything. So that's in their mind. That's how they feel like they have to be. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the man. It's just how they were brought up. Their mother was an independent, strong black woman. So they're gonna naturally try to be an independent, strong black woman. And me personally, I was raised by an independent, strong black woman. Mm-hmm. So I didn't see no man do nothing. I ain't see a nigga do nothing.
So when you grew up, did you develop the mindset of you're gonna be opposite of what you're
exactly?
Okay.
I saw my mother dog niggas.
Oh, wait a minute, ma.
I saw my mama. I saw my mama. One thing my mama, I used to tell the women that I used to date. This used to be something that I used to tell them. It was wrong as fuck, but it's something I used to tell them. I said, listen, man, I want you. I don't need you for nothing.
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
But it is something wrong with that, because somebody that you're trying to court, somebody that you really care about, you don't. I'm already beating her down before we get in a relationship. I don't need you for nothing.
Nah, it's nothing wrong with
you.
It's nothing.
It's all about the delivery of
everything. It is. That's what I was gonna say.
And that's how I say, man, I don't want you. I want you. I don't need you for nothing. Yeah, you know why I felt that way? Because my mama, that's what she taught me. She didn't need a nigga for nothing. She had her own house, her own shit, her own that. So I always made.
But that's okay. But I don't mean to cut you off. But your mama felt like that because she earned that to feel that way. How the fuck you gonna feel that way? You have not earned your place to feel that way. Your mama don't need nobody for nothing.
But the thing is, our vision are very short.
Come in and even try to be the leader. She didn't allow them to lead.
Or she didn't allow them
because I got it.
Now and that happens. And that's a real thing.
So if that happens, and most women see their mamas do that, I got it. I don't need. So it's not our fault that you're so independent. You choosing to be that way because you're not even letting a man be the man. I got it.
You know what I think? I think it's really because like our visions are very short term. And
Nateria said she want her comment read too. I'm sorry.
Put Nateria message on that too.
Yeah, our visions are very short term. So the thing is, like, we went from having a mindset of how can we produce a fruit garden to how can we produce just one apple tree. And when you're one person producing one apple tree, you don't need anybody else. I just plant this one thing. I got to focus on this. But if you have a whole farm, if you have a whole garden,
you need a helpmate.
That takes time. So the thing is, women and men aren't looking to build a garden, aren't looking to build long term. So I don't need you if all I'm using the opposite sex for is sex. Then I don't really need you in particular, because the thing that's needed for that to carry out is just very limited. But if I want the family, if I want a legacy, if you want to build a culture behind the last name that your man gives you, you need him for that. But the thing is, when you don't have faith in that vision, you won't try to seek that.
So I'm not saying, okay, I feel like y'all are not, nobody has yet to answer my question.
Yeah.
So like my homegirl said in the comments, the title of the show is about being the man of the house. What makes you the man of the house? You said
the way the kids react when I say something.
I
versus
make you the man of the house. So how am I going to make you the man of the house if I'm doing the same things that you're doing?
Well,
I'm just as stressed. I'm just as masculine. I'm operating in a hardened place. I'm operating in a stressful place. And I'm not speaking for myself specifically, because I don't even have the stress factors that most women have. I don't have kids. I get to come and please and go as I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking for my specific situation. I'm just speaking for women who do have a lot of stress factors, or they are going to school, going to a job, dancing at night, trying to figure shit out. And then a man come along and how are you going to establish the authority as the man of the house? How?
Hey Jay, I got it now. I know the answer. Okay. So the thing is, when a woman comes to you and her life is in a certain space, yes, the man should and let's talk about the men who are able to carry the role rather than the ones who aren't. Because if you aren't able to, then you just ain't able to.
That's my point. A lot of niggas that want to be the man of the house, they're not able to be the man of the house.
Let's shift to the ones who are able.
Okay, let's shift.
And what they do. When you come into my life, now you can put certain stresses onto my back for me to carry for you. That's like my father in my household, you know what I'm saying? I have a dad, you know what I mean, who pays all the bills, makes more than enough for just basic needs. So the thing is, any kind of stress that I would have, like some of my friends would have to move out of their house because they're a financial burden. I can stay there as long as I want because my dad holds that much, so he can cultivate a lot more, right? So the thing is, for the men, it's very like keen that we get ourselves into that, develop our earning potential. Like Jay right now, so like that has his own place, his own car. He has a space that he can take care of, that he's inviting someone into, which will take stuff off of your back. You know, if I invite a woman into my house, or if I have a house for a woman, she doesn't have to worry about that. She doesn't have to worry about like, oh, what's going to happen? I can repair this. I can repair that. She doesn't have to worry when I sleep alone at my own apartment. Somebody might break in. Oh, this one guy was following me here. You come into my house, that man is going to have to see me first.
But you're pretty much stating what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
We got who back?
I got him some good connection. You finna read me down.
Tell you what, I just sent you the link too, bro.
No, I'm not here to read nobody. What makes a man of the house? And I was moving through the city, so I was trying to talk and drive and text and drive. What makes a man of the house are the tangible and intangible things that he carries. His like moral compass. His moral compass, the things that he knows how to do, and that the woman trusts him to do. You said about security. You got ADT and ring cameras. Nobody's going to be able to get to you that fast. If a man is in the house, a man can go ahead and do what he got to do, regardless if that woman knows how to handle themselves with a firearm or not.
I agree with you, and I said that earlier part of the show. I don't know if you was tuned in when I said that about your morals and just having a conscience. I said that.
Don't cover my dog. He was tuned in.
I'm just saying, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't, but I just don't know if you caught that, because I know
the one thing, Tee Nicole, that you don't have to worry about is anytime y'all live, I'm on.
Okay, I
talk about it, Ed.
We appreciate you.
That's what makes him the hand of the house.
No, that's what makes him the man of the damn house, because he's tuned in to an intimate conversation with J.Lyrik live and on point present, motherfucker.
But the thing about it, another thing is that those the intangible parts of it is from a man's perspective. Even though a woman may know how to pull the trigger or may know how to handle themselves, that's an additional weight that a woman doesn't have to handle. As far as their masculinity, where they have to hunt and kill, they can be fully feminine.
How?
You don't know about it?
So Toya made a good point. I don't want to cut you off. Are you finished, Ian?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I just was.
We appreciate you calling in, bro.
Toya said it really boils down to a woman feeling safe with a man, and that's.
Tell you where you in the. Tell you where you in.
Tell you where you on.
Not you done called in.
Y'all, look, y'all two my favorite narcissists in the world. Oh God. Okay, so look, J.Lyrik, I ain't on you tonight. You free game. I'm on your side tonight, so we gonna come.
Hey, yes sir.
I got 3 questions for the lady over there. My question is, I was watching you last week, and you just got a certain love for black men, ain't it? Am I wrong or am I right?
You're right.
So, and then I heard you say that black women are a certain type of way because of everything they done been through, right? With black men. So it's crazy to me. I find it crazy that you will respect y'all trauma, but don't respect our trauma that we done been through.
That's not true.
That's facts. You said that. You said, is it a time limit?
All night, right?
No, that's not true.
I'm just trying to understand, because it's like you love black men, but you don't accept what we got to go through as far as being black men. It's a lot besides you. It's a lot beside what we going through. That's why.
I'm gonna wait for him to finish, because I'm finna fry your ass. Go ahead.
So I'm just trying to. Don't know about.
You gotta be still, man. Your service going in and out.
But I'm the man in my house.
You damn right.
Okay,
you damn right,
I'm the
Big
man
Daddy.
in my house, confidently, right? Okay, so, but I know regardless if I was broke or rich, I could still be the man in my house. Black women, that girl was right. Black women are the only do that, because I know that if
we're gonna have to fact check this.
Facts. Black women are the only women that do that, because I know it's white women that lose their job, get laid off. When they get laid off, they never lose their place in public. Black women do foul men face in public, like they embarrass them. White women keep their shit in their house. Mexican people keep their shit in their house.
Man, that white woman just killed that damn black boy. What did you talking about? We might snap,
them, but they didn't know the shit.
It doesn't matter. You rather a bitch cuss you out, a bitch kill you. What the hell you talking about? You rather honestly,
he probably didn't. hold on, because I called in. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Like I was saying, it's okay. Y'all, the difference between what they go through, them other races go through is y'all publicly defile us and publicly denounce us. Y'all publicly defile us and publicly denounce us. And facts. Like, how you gonna tell a man, regardless that he
so
not
just
to
to answer one of your questions, because we got somebody else calling. I just want to answer one of your questions, which was the first question, which is I'm not saying that Black women are very, I feel like, and I don't know if you can attest to this, I feel like Black women, me specifically being a Black woman, is very patient and aware and assess Black men trauma. That's not a thing. It's not that we don't. It's like y'all just expect us to be so strong and patient and kind and footing bills and this, that, and the third, as we're also assessing our trauma and y'all trauma. That's the thing. It's not that Black women or women, period. I don't even gonna make it a Black women thing. I love Black men. I said that last episode. I feel like all men have a little delay and a little dysfunction. I would much rather deal with the delayed Black man. That's just my preference. I'm not saying that you are not, like, your woman should, that's the part of getting to know somebody. You know what I'm saying? My boyfriend, I knew when he came into the relationship with me that his whole upbringing, his whole childhood, his PTSD, being where he's from, is going to contribute to how we are as a unit. Right. That's why we 5 years in. Is that not true, Tayway?
Oh, that's your man?
Is that not true, Tayway?
Oh,
okay, so you cannot make it seem as though that doesn't mean. But I'm not gonna let you abuse that trauma shit. That's y'all problem. Y'all want to abuse y'all trauma instead of assessing.
When you
instead of assessing your trauma.
I'm saying
you can't do that. That's not fair.
You don't want what you're doing to men done to you as a woman. You don't want what you're doing to men done to you as a woman. Meaning. When you come in my house and you clean up that house and you do all you need to do, I can pay somebody for it, but you the woman in my house. So
talk about it. Talk about it.
Yes, it's a privilege to wash my drawers. I can take these drawers to the laundry.
You know what make me the man in my house
embarrassing in front of all these people like that?
No, because he getting you right. He getting you right.
You know what make me the man in my house is because I can do it without you. I'm choosing for you to be there. That's my house. You're just
certain things you can do without me. Listen, though, certain things you can do without me, but we both know it's certain things that you absolutely cannot, or not saying you cannot, but it's certain things that you have in me that you're not finna find. The discernment, the third eye, the companionship,
all these intangibles. We talking about tangibles.
Yes,
it doesn't matter.
We talking about tangibles.
It doesn't matter when it comes to your
partner. Hey, tell you what, we got another person on the line real quick, player. Hold on. If you want to sit tight, you can sit tight. And before we get
to the first person,
we got another call. Hold on real quick.
That
we coming to you, Sham Stopper.
I respect that so much that he called in and that y'all see. That's a beautiful relationship.
Yeah,
because me and mine do the same thing. I legit had the same goddamn conversation before I came up here, and that was beautiful, man. I love that. I love that. Who we talking to?
Sham Stopper. Here we go. No, here you go.
Some women call in. Damn, ladies, where y'all at tonight?
Who we talking to?
Sham Stopper. This is Wasil Bay. What's going on from Sham Stoppers?
Sham Stopper, what's good, brother?
What's good? I'm enjoying the chat. Kennedy turned me on to y'all, so I got some things to say.
What you got to say?
What you got, brother?
I got to say, you said what makes a man, right?
Well, no, not what makes a man. What makes a man the head of his household?
What makes a man in the house?
You ready for this?
I'm ready, boo.
Okay, you said alarm systems is for protection, right?
Y'all gonna eat my ass.
She was bullshitting, man. I checked that.
Talk about it.
She was talking crazy.
Let me hear it. Okay, go ahead.
We got Miss Hopper just tapped in
say that.
Too. We got another call, but yeah, go ahead, Sham. She was bullshitting. She ain't mean. Go ahead, but get on it anyway.
What if some trained hitmen come to the house? Who gonna defend? Who gonna be the man of the house?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody. If a trained hitman come, they come to handle business.
It wouldn't matter.
On your mama, what?
You ready? First off, I'm trained.
Oh, okay.
I'm trained. So what's up?
I'm a military vet, and I shot very well in the Army. So I promise you, you run in my house. One thing I do not play about, bro, is my woman. I don't play about that shit. Like I don't stalk
what
her.
You think, J-Dub?
Don't pull up at
nigga talk.
Don't pull up at my house. I
talking.
promise you, bro. I promise you. I will. You pull up at my shit. Like fuck up my shit. You pull up at my shorty shit. I'm fucking your shit. Bro, I can shoot you. I promise I can hit you from 300 meters, not even moving, bro. I promise you, bro. I promise you.
Okay, let me let him finish. Okay, we said, okay.
So what Sam Stoppers was saying is, when them motherfuckers run up in that shit and your alarm system is going woo, woo, woo.
Alarm system ain't shit. Alarm system is like,
I just was talking shit when I said that. Please stop calling in trying to fry me about the alarm system shit. I was just talking shit, okay?
Hey, fellas, we up one, baby.
No, y'all not, because guess what? My homegirl had a very good point. We got a woman
calling in. Sam Stoppers, bro. Go ahead, finish up, bro.
It's just like what black men call themselves kings. I don't like that because we gotta study what the word king mean. And if y'all don't know, everybody bow down to the king, including the queen. You know about it? And the king calls the shots on everything. He don't pay no bills. He got everybody to pay that for him because he is royalty. Okay.
How did he get to that point though?
Well, he was born into inheritance.
But how did the dad get to that point? How?
Like
because of what?
Ian said a king is tested, tried, and proven.
Okay, but you didn't just say that you want to be the king of the house. You said you want to be the man of the house.
Same thing. It's not. Who goes to the battlefield and fight and defend for what you to have to be comfortable, put makeup on, cut that light bill on? Who
so why you ain't gonna go to the battlefield in the household, pay these bills?
I like what he said.
That's the battlefield.
You never know when a man.
That's the real battlefield.
You gotta let a man see this. I like what you saying, Sham Stopper. You gotta let a man chill, relax, be comfortable, be aware, build up his senses, because you never know when that man have to kick in and have to protect that household. But if a nigga gotta wash dishes, clean clothes, sweep flows, no, slow down. Mow grass. By the time a nigga break in, he too tired to jump off on that nigga.
Get your ass out of here.
Because he done got down service you. And you know you ain't finna jump on a nigga.
You had to do
we
that.
not finna protect, provide, clean, motherfucking nigga train, nigga wiggle. We ain't doing none of that. I'm glad you called in, Sham Stopper, because you got me in my blog. Miss Harper, please call back.
Go ahead. Who called in?
She was in there, but she didn't
Miss Harper, call back, girl.
We gonna get to you.
Please call back.
We didn't stand up with By Tee Nicole. I mean, she
y'all
is
not.
First of all,
we want to. We appreciate everybody calling in.
Yes.
Y'all are making the night, man. We appreciate the comments. I promise you, we are reading them, even though we may not put all of them on. We are reading them. We appreciate y'all commenting. We appreciate y'all engaging with us, man.
Someone said they stuck on that Ring camera in ADT. Exactly, y'all ease up now. Damn, that was just me talking shit in the moment. But y'all are negating the fact that I said.
We get what you're saying.
No, but I just want to be clear. I am not saying I expect my man to take care of everything. I'm not saying that. You need me, I need you. That's why God made. That's why he made me. The man was already here, and guess what? Everything was not complete. He needed to bring me from your rib. Come on, Harper. Come on, Miss Harper. Come on, Miss Harper, girl.
She been waiting in the queue.
Go ahead, sugar.
Oh, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Clear up a little bit. Hold your phone steady and make sure you
turn your Wi-Fi off.
No, keep the Wi-Fi on.
Sometimes if she not home, it's probably connected to a bunch of
other
stuff.
Hi, ass at home. Appreciate you calling in, Miss Harper.
Go ahead.
You on the line with J.Lyrik and Tee Nicole. What's happening? That's gonna be our little sign. I like that.
Let me drink my wine because y'all stressing me out tonight.
You in there, boo?
Amazing. Kane, are you there? We having some connection issues with Kane.
She in there. What time?
But I wanna come back to the whole.
Okay, wait. Can y'all
There
hear me?
you go. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, listen. Hey, Bess.
What's going on, Bess?
Usually, I be agreeing with Miss Tee Nicole. Okay, tonight she got me a little irritated.
What I did, boo?
Oh no.
Okay, so first off, I'm married. Okay, I've been married for a while.
Can you
turn married woman?
My husband is the main provider.
Mm-hmm.
There's no head of the household.
That's what I said already.
Okay.
There's no head of the household in this whole ego trip. Regardless of the situation, if my husband is providing and he feels as though he needs to be the man of the house, then that's what he is. That's what I would treat him as such.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what the situation is, we can go 50-50. I could pay the bills. I could do whatever. It does not matter.
But that okay, and I agree with you. You basically saying okay.
Hey, y'all gotta see J-Dub. He is clowning behind his fucking camera.
First of all, what you're saying essentially what I already said. So thank you for clearing, coming and saying what I already said. But what I'm saying is,
no, you did not say that.
Come on now, y'all.
You said if a man paying 50-50, he not the man of the house.
Let
her rap.
I'm asking you to answer.
Bro. Let her
so
rap.
I'm gonna ask her. The question is, okay, you saying your husband? I don't know how long y'all were dating prior to that being your husband. I don't know what he has shown you prior to that being your husband. I don't know what y'all done been through.
He made it a safe space.
Okay, exactly. We're not talking, and I thought that I was very clear when I said earlier. I'm not sure if you were still in the on the podcast when I said when we're talking about husband and wife, that's different. I don't know if you heard when I said that. So you're calling speaking on your husband.
Your husband. Before my husband was my husband, I still treated him like he was the man of the house. I never
But what did he do? Did you
don't gotta do nothing.
Yes, he do, y'all.
In the house. Let her rap.
I want her to answer the question.
Listen,
what made you
a man?
Let her rap.
Let her tell her.
That was just on there. He said that as black women, we are the ones that put our men down the most.
Nateria, we can't say it one more time.
I said the man that was on there before, he said that as black women, we are the ones that put our black men down the most.
I don't agree with that.
And we do.
Right. I don't agree with that.
We do. Just because
I don't agree with that.
So what? We have to go 50-50. So what? I might have to pay all the bills. It doesn't matter.
Preach.
But what I'm saying, who is that?
Who that? Okay, y'all both in it. Okay.
Listen, what I'm saying is, okay, so basically what you're saying is just because he's a man, he's the man of the house. Prior to your husband, have you dated before? I'm sure you have, right?
Yes, she has. I can see.
So all the niggas done been the man in the house then. Just because that's not an earn. So that's my point. That's my point that I'm trying to say.
Like she said, he made it a safe space.
That's my point. So if y'all are listening to the things that I'm saying, what I'm saying is,
but you know what, he had a point because y'all both Mel can sound like a narcissist, and today you sounded like one.
Well, today is my goddamn day. How about that?
First off, hell off.
You always sound like a narcissist.
What? I was finna defend your ass.
Okay, my bad. You never sound like a narcissist. Go ahead.
We ain't narcissists at all. We feel what we feel.
Yeah, we're passionate. We're gonna just say we're passionate. I appreciate you for tuning in. I'm not okay, so I just want to make it clear for the umpteenth time, I'm not saying that a man is validated by what he's contributing or his pockets or none of that. I'm just saying in the terms of the man of the house, what makes you the man of the house? What? Y'all,
and I just told you, like, so
how are you the man of the house? You're the man in the house. You are the man. You are the lead. But how are you the man of the house? No.
Let me explain to you. So let me rap, right? This is what makes me the man of the house. This is what it's respect.
I've already said you get your respect. You get your flowers. You get your feet rubbed. You get whatever you need.
I think that we take.
So I just wish we would eliminate the whole title man of the house. Why can't you just be the head of the house? The lead.
Well, how about he could be all that? He could be all of the above. And I would
a lot of women,
that whole man of the house thing just getting on my nerves.
It's just the terminology.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Just like so when we say, and we appreciate all y'all for calling in, man. It's just like the word submit. Right.
Somebody says
when we say submit, when we say submission is taken so negatively when the real is just compromise.
But it's actually, especially for women, it's allowing us, like you said, because we were raised by independent women. I was the type of person before I even got in a relationship with my husband.
I was raised by rebellious women, not independent women. Rebellious. It's a
You know what,
difference.
J-Dub? I be wanting to pull up and punch you in your
I'm
face.
telling you,
I'm
boy.
putting the truth out there.
I am
No,
telling you.
y'all, we ain't gonna count these welfare, food stamp, Section 8. That's not independent.
Okay,
You was
but
raised by some
you
rebellious
the one who
women,
put that
and
in
that's why
there.
you rebellious.
Man, we finna get to
There we go.
We finna
You
get to
put
some of
that
these
in there with your
anonymous
retarded
comments
ass.
and questions that they send
Oh,
us.
man,
We
because y'all
appreciate you,
So
not
somebody said, okay,
calling in.
thank you, Nigeria Boo. Thank you for
Appreciate you,
tuning in.
Sham Stoppers, for calling in, man.
All right,
So
appreciate
it's
everybody.
Tayway. I want to read 2 comments. So Tayway
Read the
said,
comment.
honestly, I don't feel like she qualifies to have an opinion on this, to be honest, because she's never had a man in the house before. She's only had her dad. This is really her first experience with that. That's not false. I mean, that's false.
Okay.
That's not true.
I like that he said that.
That's not true. And even if that was the case, exactly, I'm dating by. So y'all want us to. That's what I'm saying. This is a whole bunch of hypocrisy.
Real quick though,
y'all want us.
You dating Tayway?
Yeah, we've been together for 5 years.
That's fucking,
off and on for 5 years.
That's fucking fire.
Yeah. So that's not fair because you want to
hard.
say about me only having my
about you.
Oh, you have to ask
I know I'm
a few of
topic.
his songs have been, but you have to ask him.
Tayway, did you write Infinity about her?
So that's not fair to say that only I have had a man in the household with my dad, because obviously that's what would shape my view on what I expect. Just like y'all want a bitch to understand that y'all didn't have y'all dad.
Right.
So that's not fair to say. Right. I just wanted to say that. And then somebody else said, don't take it out on men because y'all pick bums to be the man of y'all house. Don't wait. If y'all house pick better and stop introducing every nigga to y'all kids from them other bums. I agree with that. I'm just speaking. I'm not y'all. I just want to go on air by saying that this is not my personal experience with anything. Like, I have no problem submitting. I love being feminine. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to come across that I'm just rah rah and I'm just up here talking shit.
We know that you're not, and
I'm just up here talking shit, y'all.
Are here to
exactly. Someone said your dad set the standard. Exactly. So I don't think that that's fair to even say about. I like that. Somebody said no one is independent. We are all interconnected. Yes, we need each other,
and we don't think that any of this shit is personal. We really here raising awareness, bro.
Yeah.
To these are situations and issues that we struggle with in our communities, and that's why I really wanted to go back and touch on the whole families being non-existent. You know what I'm saying? Because we really not living in those times. Unfortunately for us men, you know what I'm saying? Because we do take a lot of the responsibility. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have to be, like Tee Nicole said, we have to be intentional on how we're dating and who we're dating and why we're dating. Men, you know what I'm saying? God damn, J-Dub. But we also got to be, you know what I'm saying? We got to be selective on the women that we are deciding to be with as well. We can't get mad at a woman for being who she is because we chose her. You know what I'm saying? But it comes to that's why I preach so much about accountability, bro, because it's a 2-party thing, man. And we all are accountable in every situation. We are all accountable. Contrary to popular belief, men cheat for the same reasons that women cheat. And that's lack of security. Mm-hmm. And a lot of women feel like they don't have to secure their men because they like I said, the expectations for men are high. We shouldn't have to be secured. We shouldn't have to do this. We shouldn't have to do that. But in reality, we do. You know what I'm saying? So we're not here to talk about, we're not beating each other down. We're really here we need each other. Men and women. We are poor.
Go back to that comment, J-Dub. They say it's easy for women. What? The one you just skipped over.
That's Tennessee. He says it's easy for. Go back.
My phone not loading them for whatever reason.
Go back.
Oh, we talking about when I was.
Kennedy said
it's easy for women. Something you clicked off of it.
I was just running through them.
Oh, you just showing them.
There you go.
But
it's easy for women to feel like that when they sold out the father with welfare.
You're saying it's easy for women to feel like that when they sold out the father with the welfare and the government assistance.
I agree with that. We talked about that last week. I'm not sure if y'all was tuned in last week, but we did.
That's why we gotta
talk about
stop calling those women of yesteryear independent because they was all up on that assistance and stuff. That's not independence.
Man, let's get to some of these anonymous. Let's get to some of these anonymous questions and comments. We got somebody that said, "I love you. I love you too. I don't know who you are, but I love you. Yeah, I wish you would have said your name." so I could have said your name on live on the air. But have you seen Breaking Bad? Really? That's what y'all decided to ask me?
Yeah, somebody said we appreciate you talking for the city girls. This was a live and on point PSA. Now let Aura pray us out.
That was J.Lyrik.
I'm not reading none of these comments, none of these questions because they are silly as hell.
What your anonymous?
Yes, because they don't make no sense. But at first, this asks, "Have you seen Breaking Bad?" No, I haven't seen Breaking Bad. Don't exactly. Then another person said you should get a tattoo. Nigga, are you watching?
So the anonymous people are supposed to be asking questions based off of tonight's
just they can ask questions based off of the topic, or they can ask random questions. Somebody asks the weirdest place you've ever gone to the bathroom. This is why I'm not reading these questions.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro.
We too on fire tonight.
And then somebody asks, "Are you a hopeless
exactly
romantic?"
Yeah, we read it up tonight.
Are you a hopeless romantic? Are you a hopeless romantic?
That's a good question.
That's the only good one.
What's the definition of a hopeless romantic? Though?
Right,
just somebody that believe in love, and that you just believe in love no matter whatever your experience has been with it.
Sex?
No. You
What's
serious?
Romance is like
everything
and setting the vibe, like setting the mood.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
It's affection.
Oh, you know about romance?
The intimacy. Yeah, or know about romance. Hey man, we've been going for a minute tonight, bro.
Y'all, how long we been arguing? God damn.
We ain't been arguing. I think this has
y'all done let these people call and gang up on me tonight, and I still said what I said.
I don't think they ganged up on you.
When the people call in, I mean,
I think that this was a really good episode, man. It was informative.
This is a great show, especially for you to be back with us.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be back, man. I couldn't.
People was waiting on you, man.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad y'all
tuned in. The Live No Point Network off. Then people say, "Oh, damn,
listen, I ain't run off. I had shit to do. You know, so I went on vacation. And then after the concert, man, we're gonna give y'all a couple of clips from the recap of
let's do that
with J.Lyrik before we get out of here, man. It was an amazing show. J Doug hosted the fuck out of that show. I'm mad that I actually didn't get any content of him because I was dying.
Next show, you're gonna have to hire a videographer.
Well, I had a videographer, and he's probably watching, and I'm gonna say his fucking name. His name is E-Book, my partner. He was supposed to be there. He wasn't there. I ain't mad, but you know what I'm saying? Next time we will have. Shit does happen, but that clip that you about to show, man, that was actually probably my favorite moment of the show, man, because do you know how good it feels to first off, man, to as an independent artist with no major backing, no major promotion, just me and the niggas that's on the show that's pushing it to pack out the house for the third time. This ain't the first time I did this, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the third time that I actually sold out my own event. And this moment right here that J Doug is about to play is probably my favorite moment of the show, man. And it was my favorite moment because it was surreal as fuck, man, to hear people actually singing my song, bro. Like they really was singing my songs. You feel me? Like they know the words. Play the clip, J Dub. This is my favorite. This one of my favorite clips, man. And it's my favorite song. And
so it must be the song that we play at the beginning of the show.
It's my favorite song. Shout out my girl Keita, man. She sung that.
Keita, you did your big one.
I loved it. This is my favorite moment, man. Like this shit made me. I can't even explain.
Yeah, you chilled.
What you did, J Dub? Man.
Since you've been gone.
Saying that shit over. That was one of my. I tell you, man, that was one of my favorite moments of that show, bro. Right then, at that very moment, I was living the dream.
Don't even know why I'm watching, cause it ain't funny when you ain't here. But I know you're going away, so I'm watching so we can stay here. I heard you trying to protect myself. I ain't making excuses, I'm just letting you know I understand why you live. It was toxic.
Yeah, that was such a great show. When Michael called me to perform, I was like, damn, I kind of want to perform. I want to sit in the crowd and keep watching. Like it was very just put together. The vibe, the location, the lighting. Like I paid attention to especially for the show to have been titled An Intimate Conversation. Everything was so intimate. I love the fact that the couple got up and was dancing. I love that's more of the stuff that I feel like needs to be promoted when it comes to love and black families, unity, black friendships, black entrepreneurs, all of that. It was beautiful. It was really a beautiful show.
These bitches all in my DM, texting them that was good, but I ain't really trying to see them. When I realized I lost my best friend, that's when I started going crazy.
Oh, yo, play Tee Nicole clip, man. Play Tee Nicole. Listen, man, I tell you, like, I had a lot of people that was every DJ, really helped me along my journey. That's why I was on the yellow.
Was that the only girl? Was the only girl rapper? Okay.
When that shit dropped, you know, we slide everybody.
Back it up, I bust it like a foot. Okay, Mom. I wish I would have been to my lady show.
Y'all popped out too fast.
I seen her, but I just didn't like I think the best like in the black. Is that his name? The guy who plays? Okay. Okay. What is his name?
His name is
Paris.
But his name, I gave him that Sebastian name
Now you got me.
because that's how he vibes, man.
J.W., you over the bob of your head? You like that?
Hey, listen.
J- good joke off that.
You did.
He definitely loved it. He told him to play it again. You know, so it was a really good, you know what I'm saying? It was a really good show, man. It was a really good show. I appreciate everybody that came to the show. I appreciate everybody or playing on stage on the video now. That was one of my favorite performances. That little nigga got a lot of energy. He be bouncing around, man. But Marlo Mike, of course, man. That was one of mine when he performed Passion March for me. That's my song. You feel me? Okay, Teach. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody that was a part of the event. J.Lyrik, man. Hell, even Indigo. You know what I'm saying? Indigo VIP Lounge, man, for allowing us to be a part. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. If you missed it,
no bounce, and why? Cause I don't wanna play no games, please.
we gonna do something for the winter time. The live on point. We got stolen up, man. But appreciate y'all for having a conversation with us tonight. Me too, man. I love this shit.
It don't matter if it just be me and you or me and J Dub, like I really, really, really can't wait till this entire thing gets more notoriety because
hey man.
And I just want to give y'all flowers.
Appreciate it.
We got the man,
Definitely.
We got the voice up here.
Holla at him.
Or that also does his segment on the show. So I just want to and I don't want y'all to miss.
Nah, we talking shit. I don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. Judge us. Judge us. We don't give a damn, man.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I don't see my mama go through. I'm talking shit for myself personally, but I do want to make sure that I give y'all black men y'all flowers.
Let's set it up,
Logic. I do want to make sure that I let y'all know that I'm appreciative of y'all even adding me into y'all operation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is the heads of the household. So I just want to let y'all know and go on record saying I appreciate y'all.
Man, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You're part of the team. You're part of the family now. We knew we was gonna make you a part of the family when you did the first show. It was like, God damn, she was good. You know, and that's that. And like I preach to Aura all the time. The Aura always asks me, you know, how, like, even and shout out to everybody that performed at the concert. Everybody gave me my flowers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And just gave me love and just, you know, giving them opportunities to display their gift. You know what I'm saying? And what we do. You know what I'm saying? And I've been preaching to Aura and all these guys for a long time, man, and how I was able to get the success that I've had so far in the music industry was just with genuine interaction. Mm-hmm. And that's literally how you became a co-host. Mm-hmm. Genuine interaction, man. Marlo might say, hey, bro, I got a chick, she want to be on the podcast. And she came on the podcast, and now her ass is a part of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So that network, get out of network, man. Get out of network. If you really want to pop your brand, that's the easiest way to do it, man. And again, man, we've been rocking for a minute tonight, man. I appreciate everybody, all the comments, you know, everybody that called in.
Now we have over 180 comments.
We had a good show tonight.
42 shares.
We had a good show tonight.
Y'all
man.
did y'all big one tonight.
And we just want to leave y'all with a few things, man, that we want y'all to take from this conversation. And one of those things is, you know, when it comes to this 50-50, you know, dynamic, we're partners. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, we are 50-50, regardless of who pays all the bills in the house, who doesn't pay all the bills in the house. Some days we're being 50-50, some days it's gonna be 100. You know, some days it's gonna be 80-20, mm-hmm. because that's what partners do. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to help each other and build each other up. So, and I specifically want to talk to my man, because we have to really be selective in the women that we choose. And we got to stop complaining about the women that we got. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because we chose that woman. We chose our situation.
Vice versa too.
You know, so we gotta change that and deal with people that are willing to understand us and willing to work with us, willing to give us that grace that we need. Mm-hmm. You know, but so, like every show, I want to end y'all with my final words of wisdom. Mm-hmm. And my final words of wisdom today is going to be, you know, stop allowing people in your space that can't respect who you are now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that.
Stop allowing people to expect you to be how you used to be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, last time you dated somebody, you did this. Mm-hmm. Like, get rid of them people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say get rid of them people because they really don't want to see you grow. You know what I'm saying? So stop allowing people to put you back in a box that, oh, you used to be like this, or you used to respond like this. I ain't that person no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's our final words, man. Again, we appreciate y'all tuning into an intimate conversation with J.Lyrik and Tee Nicole. Big shout out to our brother J Dub.
And Aura.
Behind the scenes, making everything pop. And of course, I am Aura. Make sure y'all tune in Thursday. What time, Aura? 8 o'clock, man. Make sure y'all tune in. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. It's a great show. Shout out to my co-host, man. I appreciate you pulling up. I told you we weren't gonna be that mad at each other at the end of the show, man. Y'all have a good one. We out of this bitch.
Ain't nobody in this
That was
this.
we still on.
Yeah, we still on the mic.
These bitches all in my DM, texting them back was good, but I ain't really trying to see them. Day 3, when it hit me. Day 4, hit me again. Day 5, when I realized I lost my best friend. Day 6, that's when I started going insane. I ain't been living right lately since you been gone. Every day another woman calling my phone, trying my best to cope with the fact that you're gone. Inebriated is the only way that I'm strong. I ain't been living right lately since you been gone. Every day another woman calling my phone, trying my best to cope with the fact that you're gone. Inebriated is the only way that I'm strong. Sitting at home watching our favorite show. Who's the night's biggest loser, babe? It's probably Joe. Don't even know why I'm watching, cause it ain't funny when you ain't here. But I know you going away, so I watch it so we can stay near. I heard you trying to protect myself, but I ain't making excuses. I'm just letting you know I understand why you live. It was toxic, bad for your health. You're trying so hard to love me, but I really couldn't love myself. I just needed your patience, baby, but time. Whole time I really felt like I wasn't enough. Deleted all of your pictures cause I can't stomach the fact. After all that we've been through, my baby's not coming back. I swear that I broke down crying while writing this track. I swear that I broke down crying while writing this track. Day 1 popped out, ain't nobody in this motherfucker fly to me. Day 2, these bitches all in my DM, texting them back was good, but I ain't really trying to see them. Day 3, when it hit me. Day 4, hit me again. Day 5, when I realized I lost my best friend. Day 6, that's when I started going insane. I ain't been living right lately since you been gone. Every day another woman calling my phone, trying my best to cope with the fact that you're gone. Inebriated is the only way that I'm strong. I ain't been living right lately since you been gone. Every day another woman calling my phone, trying my best to cope with the fact that you're gone. Inebriated is the only way that I'm strong. Flipping pages in my notepad, and a letter she wrote. Said that I will always love you, but it's some things I can't cope. I hope you really find the healing that you need. I'm so sorry, couldn't find your healing in me. I'll always be there for you, I'm just one call away. But I can't take no more of your heartbreak. Sorry, ain't gonna work this time. I really thought that we could work this time, but you were so selfish. Baby boy, you know I don't deserve it. Baby boy, I hope that it was worth it. You were my Superman, but you broke me time and time again. I really don't wanna go, but I gotta leave. Times got hard, you folded on me. Oh God, forgive me, cause I can't. You can beg me to stay, babe, but you know that I am.
Maybe I miss you, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just sick of feeling like I'm alone. But this is what I get for letting you in my home. Take everything I love and everything that I own. And I should've known better. Yeah. Cause I know you ain't built to last forever with somebody like me. Like me.
Baby girl, I know that sorry ain't enough. The simple things you were asking for and I made them tough. Lay in this bed that I made, but it ain't comfortable to be sleeping here all alone when I'm so used to you lying here next to me. How can I say you wrong for leaving me, baby, after the things I took you through? I really thought that we could last forever. I'm better off when we're together, but I was so selfish. Baby girl, I know you don't deserve this. Want you to know I thought you were perfect. You were my best friend, but I broke you time and time again. I don't want you to go, but you gotta leave. One more chance, that's all I need. Told me let you leave, but I can't. I can beg you to stay, babe, with you. I know that you ain't.
Maybe I miss you, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just sick of feeling like I'm alone. But this is what I get for letting you in my home. Take everything I love and everything that I own. And I should've known better. Yeah. Cause I know you ain't built to last forever with somebody like me. Like me.
Baby, I miss you. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just sick of feeling like I'm alone. This is what I get for letting you in my home. Take everything I love and everything that I own. And I should've known better. I know you ain't built to last forever with somebody like me. Somebody like me. Like me.